Hello, everybody, and we are live. Hello again. Hi. We are here with another exciting installment of the Court of Bones, the Tavern of Tales long-term campaign. I am joined by some lovely goobers here. Starting off left to right, Dyron!
Oh gosh, I'm first now?
You're first now.
Oh.
Who are you? Introduce yourself. What are you doing? What are you doing here?
Well, I'm of course the regular silly goober, and I'm playing my ever so magnanimous beefy boy Beef. And hopefully we have a nice clean session.
Hopefully things are normal. What the gunk? No way!
Aww.
Minotaur fighter, by the way. Miss you guys, I wish I could play. That's alright, hold on, let me get you a little bit of... I fucked that up, but that's okay. Now, Zomi! Ah! Hi! Who are you? What are you doing here? Introduce your character. Well, hi.
Hi, I'm here to play D&D with Gunky and Darren and Cherry at some point.
Jerry, at some point.
We miss you.
Mr. Everyday.
I heard they were
I
gonna be
put
playing Kingdom style.
Soul, the very anxious filled rogue who is on the verge of many panic attacks but is pushing it to the side because he made a bunch of promises to a bunch of people.
Classic making promises to people. Classic. Yeah, a rogue, a good boy rogue, right? You're a lawful good rogue, is that right?
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's just trying to be helpful while also, thieving on the side.
Being a little stinky while also being just like a cool guy. Yeah, boy. Being chill.
Campaign's own Robin Hood.
A Robin Hood. Steal from the rich and give to the poor. Me. That's me. I'm giving it to myself. I'm stealing from the rich and I'm giving it to myself. Banger song, by the way. Banger song. If anyone's played Payday, banger song. Steal from the rich and give to myself. Let me, I made a map. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. Puts the thing from Fantastic Four on the table. Here's the thing, right? I made a map for this session.
Did you know?
Yes, I did. However, it seems like I forgot to actually download said map. So I don't have the map for this session. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for the map. I'm thinking what we'll do is, here's a great part about D&Ds where we improvise, where we scroll through our downloads folder. Yes.
That's a great idea. You should spend as much time as you possibly need on that. I think that would be a great idea.
Why do you say that? I think that if anything, we should not be doing that. Why do you say that?
No reason in particular at all.
Why you say that? Why are you saying that?
Darren's going in and scribbling Darren is better in all of your DM notes.
No, no, it's not.
Beef is invincible.
I say like I didn't just sneak into the Roll20 campaign 2 seconds ago.
Okay, sweet, good, cool. All right, we'll just use that one. Yippee. Okay, cool. So now that we have that figured out, hi everybody. Yes, we're joined by Dyron, who will be playing Beef. And we'll be joined by Zomi, who is the rogue. Silky, Sherry couldn't make it tonight. I miss her every day. So we have but 2 goobers for the night. And hi, I'm Gunky. I'm your game master for the night. I've been here the entire time. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's do a session recap, I think, from the last session. So, good old Zomi Iron, Beef and Soul made their way to the town of Lewitville, meeting with Eric, their informant, for a simple job, a very simple, easy job to move a shipment of goods. What they found out was, instead of a simple job of movement of goods, this job was not owned by just any normal Eric, but the local mafia and thieves guild, Oakbeard's gang. One of Oakbeard's top men, a wizard by the name of Rannoch, interrogated Soul, essentially recruiting him at cigar point, I guess you could say. You better join my gang, or else you'll be taking a puff of this. And essentially recruited Soul into Oakbeard's mafia until he finds Marin, the one that stole the crystal, and disappeared. So Soul is now a member of the Thieves Guild and also has a very close eye from the Divine Flame, who are the competitors of the Thieves Guild. All the while, they found out that Eric is none other than Soul's best friend, Breer. The job, the goods they were moving, was none other than a dragon egg. After a close encounter with the Divine Flame, a religious nightly organization dedicated to containing powerful magics, they managed to sneak across the border into the sleepy town of Lewitville. A livestock town that's known for almost never changing. As the party gave the egg to their drop-off point, a strange robed figure, they rested in the town of Lewitville. The following morning, they decided to head out and take up a job for simply watching the weather, which got more complicated as the gang found themselves trapped in a wild magic storm. Eventually surviving, they got a magical artifact called the Blood Urchin, and took up another job afterwards, escorting a man by the name of Darian from the capital city of Dutor to the village town of Barmas. A lengthy trip, but also one that pays well at 200 princes. And from there, we will continue our journey. As the morning sun rests overhead, Beef and Soul, the two of you make your way down the forest path. Dutor is a couple hours away. You've got a lot of walking to do before you're able to meet your contact. Is there anything you two would like to do as you make your way down the forest path?
Man.
Um,
I didn't see anything in that storm, Beef.
honestly, I might have just been mistaken. These eyes, they don't see too well.
Or maybe I'm not crazy about everything. That we're seeing things. I feel a common ground now.
You don't happen to have schizophrenia in your past medical history? No. But maybe.
I wouldn't know my past
Maybe we are
medical
just doing
history.
things. That's true. Neither would be. No, that's true. Maybe we are going crazy. Maybe this whole ordeal has started some magical dream sequence where we're just, this isn't real. This isn't actually happening. We're all just thinking of this all up in our heads while we're sound asleep. Maybe the big crystal knocked us out and we're actually dead.
Want me to pinch you?
No, don't think so.
Well, I pinched myself earlier, and that really hurt. So I think we're awake, and I think this has something to do with, I don't know, maybe death and whatever these weird cards are, and now Mirin.
Yeah, totally forgot
Myron?
about the cards.
Marin, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, walking is going to take so long.
Yeah, how long is it to do tour?
From where you are, it's a couple more hours.
Oh, I guess we better get
Back to using
hustling.
these hooves.
Okay. The two of you keep marching along the path. Eventually, as hours pass by, with your hooves or feet trotting alongst the dirt path, find yourself amongst violet-colored metal. This metallic, large structure, is piercing the sky. These tall, slender, violet-colored towers stretch over almost high into the heavens. As you raise your hand to block the sun's glare down at you, you can catch the slight glimpse of dragons near the peak of the towers. As your vision decreases and matches the horizon, the towers collide into buildings, wooden and cobblestone structures built into the sides of these violet metallic structures. This is none other than the city of Dutor, the heart of Utoria. Several people, mutants of all kinds, races of all backgrounds, make their way around here. With their large pack animals, there is a line into the entrance of the city where there's a lot of merchants. There are tents kind of parked outside where there's people selling goods just outside the city walls. Let me go ahead and move your tokens. Actually, let me go ahead and get into Skadoosh. Nope, that was the wrong thing I just uncensored. Skadoosh. There it is. Alright, cool. And let me full screen this too. Booyah. Okay. As you make your way towards Dutor. To the south of Dutor, you see that there are some farmland that stretches over the rolling hills. Some barns, but a lot of, wheat and vegetables are grown south. Cabbage patches and the like are south of Dutor. You're approaching the South City gates, and there is a multitude of people selling wares. You notice that their skin is kind of a greenish tint. They have these large, almost reversed boar tusks sticking out from their bottom jaw. And they have several trinkets and curios for sale. They wear these kind of exotic clothes with these kind of fur linings. As well as you catch some glimpses of a darker green shade tattoos seeming like vines etched onto their verdant skin.
Mm-hmm.
Further up the path, past these tents and merchants, is the city guard. The guard wears this plate mail armor, inscribed with the symbol of Utoria, an emblem. He has a spear in one hand as he's ushering merchants in and welcoming people inside, into the city, into the castle walls. What would you like to do? To your south are farms. To your west are merchants. To the north is Dutor. What do you do?
We're meeting the guy.
I don't think the quest said where to meet him, did he?
In the town square?
In the town square.
In the town square. Okay. Intrigued.
I kind of want to visit the merchants just very briefly. Just look around very briefly. If they have any bunny trinkets.
Bunny related trinkets. Yeah, okay. Approaching westward, there is a series of tents as you get closer and closer to the merchant's caravan. Roll a perception check.
Okay. It's not horrible. Oh my god. Perception. 12.
A 12. Looking over, there's a lot of trinkets and curios for sale. All for what seems to be a fair price. One of the trinkets that catches your eye is a small, it's a yarn net that's been stitched together into an elaborate pattern, but in the center of the net, there is a stitched pattern of a rabbit with these 2 ears and these even larger antlers.
Oh, a jackalope.
Mhm.
I'll get one. How much is this, sir?
What? Interested in the Dreamcatcher, are you? No?
Yes!
That would be 30 princes!
30 princes? There's no way you can go any lower than 30? You see, it's for a family member back home. And I haven't seen them in a while, and I thought I'd get something in my travels.
Hey? What's something that fits your price?
Just knock off 5 princes. How about that? A nice 25.
Okay, roll persuasion.
Oh my god, math. 21.
A 21?
Well, family is very important to you, I see that. And you seem a nice fellow. Very well. 25 princes for the Dreamcatcher.
Okay. Nice.
He takes the dream catcher, snips it off the net, and he hands it over to you. These smaller bones rattle off the bottom of it, clinking together as he hands it over to you. Add jackalope trinket to your inventory. As he hands it to you, you feel a strange aura emanate from it. If you would like, you can roll Arcana.
Don't you mind if I do? Okay. 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
A 9? As you feel the magics within, it's definitely imbued with some kind of magic, but it's hard to tell what, but you feel almost protected with this amulet around.
Huh. Well, I just wanted to grab something. I think I'll grab something from my family as we go about. But I just want to grab a little rabbit trinket here in the tour. We can go through the quest if there's anything else you wanted to look at.
Nothing much that'll interest me.
Okay, well, I guess we'll go see Dorian.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Walking further up the road past the lines upon lines of merchants as you make your way into Tutor. If you're willing to set up shop here and settle here long term, there is a process to which you need to go through the guards. However, visitors can come and go from the city as they please. To which, as you pass by, there is another guard who is currently not busy. As you pass by, he goes, "Welcome to the tour."
Having a nice day.
Oh, yes. Weather's very pleasant. I can't complain. You?
It's been a lovely trip here.
Lovely trip. Adventurers, are you?
This guy is. He's got a rubber ship and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of tagging along.
Oh,
Mhm.
very nice. Very nice. My cousin was an adventurer, a lot like you, actually. Long time ago. But, alas, it seems the roads left him behind. Small interaction with bandits. Put his venturing days behind him.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for telling me. Is he just injured or maybe he's passed?
Oh, no, neither of which. He just was in a bandit encampment and found out how bad they smell. He's not much of an adventurer, more of a banker of sorts, an accountant. And seeing how the bandit clans actually arranged their finances, he couldn't take it anymore, and he just came back home.
I see.
An interesting development.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
I'm glad he's close to the family.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Sometimes you do have to be close to family. They have the best adventures of all, so my father tells me. Something along those lines, I think. Either way, I'm rambling. I must get back to my post. Farewell to you, adventurers. Enjoy your time here in Tutor.
Mm-hmm. Fair day to you too.
Thank you.
As you continue walking past further into the city, the cobblestone roads are honestly just littered and scattered with people. The distant sounds of children playing, toys, magic being casted by wizards and sorcerers alike. As you walk past, there are dwarves who have kind of gathered along to this who've gathered around this carpet, and they're tinkering with their runic tech together in a circle. Different clans from different places, but all bound together through the same purpose: magic. This unity embodies Utoria. As you make your way further across, there are these metallic violet structures that almost jut out from the floor, from the foundation below. From them are these wooden structures. Plants, potted plants and moss hang from these wooden bridges as people make their way across their homes, carrying, just like with poles, just like water and foods and groceries, to and from, talking and gossiping amongst each other. As you continue further, eventually, you find yourself in the center of the city. A large fountain erected in the center of the town. On it, there is a statue, the foundation of the fountain, the statue of the giants. From two hands, water is emitted, and on the giant's shoulder, there are dragons, and from the mouth of the dragon is the larger gush of water that fills up the rest of the fountain. Several benches are lined alongst the water fountain, as housewives and their children, adventurers talk in circles, and a band of bards all play merry music. Together,
Wasn't it jolly?
it's so whimsical. Wow! As together with all this merriment, the town of Dutor is alive. All these people no matter from what background or place, united through a single purpose. And with that, as merry music plays, there are people that walk past. One of them is this older woman, and she has this basket that's full of fruit. And as she walks past, one of the apples sits down, falls down from the basket, and rolls alongst the stone floor. She keeps walking as if she doesn't notice the apple fall from her basket.
Ma'am, you dropped this.
Oh, well, clumsy me. Thank you so much.
Of course. No problem.
As you hand her the apple, and she stacks it back onto the basket. Because thank you very much, young man. You have a fair day to you. She is interrupted with the sound of rushing water, as her vision is distracted, and she looks towards the water fountain.
Mhm.
What's going on with the water fountain?
Well, glad you asked. As you glance over, you notice that the band is playing, the violin is sounding, the drums are banging, the hurdy-gurdy is going hard at the club. And as this happens, people dance together in merriment. Suddenly, water is taken from the fountain and is being almost driven like a snake. This long cylindrical form slithers and moves, floats through the air, and between lovers dancing and spinning and waltzing, the water moves as if a third participant amongst the song. The water then joins, lightening up the band and joining in on the music. As it moves and gathers, slithers through people, there is one man who stands guiding the water. He spins with it in hand. On one foot, he pirouettes, rotating, spinning on hand. The water follows suit like a dance partner as he guides with the music, gracefully gliding along and performing. His hair is slicked back. He does have this mustache and this sharp goatee, and he wears these very fine purple robes. As with the music reaches a crescendo, he rotates the water around and then bursts it into the air. As the water all rains down, hundreds of droplets ignite the square. As people are enveloped, there's a silence as the performers all catch their breath. And then the city square is alighted in applause. As the man in purple robes all bow, he walks back to the fountain. He gives one of the taps on the he gives a graceful bow to the people playing music before sitting down with his arms stretched out on the bench at the water fountain.
You know, if I had to guess, someone who is able to pay as much for this job as, well, the job listing had said, they probably have some lavish colors. And they said to meet in the town square, and what a better way than to spend your time performing in front of people if you have the confidence to. You know, so I think that's our guy.
Yeah, it seems like purple is a really popular color for really empower people.
Not an easy color to get. It's usually pretty expensive. Well, still applauding, I believe that we should approach this man.
Okay, with your hands in tow, the man leans back on the stone bench as the water fountain moves. As around him, you notice the water ripples inwards, as it should, but around where he is, the water is rippling outwards away, as if there is an aura about him. He sits there, sweaty, breathing. His mustache and I guess it's more of a chin strap, like a pointed chin strap, and slick back hair, and he has one golden monocle over his right eye.
Hmm. Quite the performance you gave there, sir.
Right? Oh, yes. I am quite known for my showmanship. What is art other than magic, after all? So, why not liven up a live performance with a little magic of my own?
I suppose. Well, I don't so happen to think that you were here for a reason. Maybe you were waiting for someone, meeting someone?
I suppose you could say that. I spend much of my time here in the town square here in Dutorm, but I can't be here much longer. Oh, apologies. Where are my manners? He stands up, he dusts off his cloak, he goes, Rupert Ryan.
Nice to meet you, Rupert Dorian. I believe we are the ones that you've been waiting for.
Oh, you're here about the job?
Yep, we've got the paper for it right here, and I'll, hold it out for him to see.
Oh, well, that you are. I put that there quite a days ago, so indeed, my friends are expecting me in Barmals, darling. But, well, you're here because you're needed to be. Well, what's your name, dear?
Well, my name's Beef. My little companion here is Soul. We'll be escorting you to, what, you said Barmos is where you wanted to go?
That's right, darling, though no. It's a few days' trip from here, so it may be a bit of a schlep, if you're willing.
Took us a few days to get here in the first place, so I don't think that'll be much of an issue.
Very good, very good. Well, I do expect there'll be a good adventure ahead of us, my good man Beef and young Soul, right?
Yes. I suppose that you have some preparations for this travel, right?
I could head out right now if you're so willing, but I don't want to be a bore. Dutor is a very large place, darling, and I've been here long enough. If you'd like, I could show you some of the sights. After all, a big city like this, there's a lot of adventures to be had. Unless you would rather we head out now. I am an employer and mighty flexible. It is less of what I want and more of creating a, shall I say, experience for you.
Yes. Quite the experience that this place is. Well, Soul, I guess I'll leave it up to you. I've been here quite a few times, and I've got to say, after you've seen everything once, you've kind of seen it all.
Well, I kind of got a trinket, so I'm good if we just gotta go on the road. It sounds like I know there's no, pressure or anything, but it sounds like you are needed in Barmas, so shouldn't keep the people waiting.
Oh, they've been waiting far enough, darling. The thing about being late is you can't be any later than you already are.
Oh, well, I still think that it's a little rude to keep them waiting any longer, so we've really got nothing else to do in this city, so I suppose we could get going. Do you have provisions, carriage, anything like that, maybe?
Nope, I don't, but
Lovely.
I do know that there's stables on the west gate if you would like to
perhaps rent a horse.
Do you want to, like, are you okay with walking, or do you want a horse, or what's the situation?
Like I said, you're the adventuring expert here. What do you think? Would you rather take the scenic route? Or would you rather just get from A to B in the quickest way possible? Make your princes and leave.
I've honestly
How
never
much is...
taken the path to Barmos from
tutorial?
Vtuber myself. I've never really had a reason to go over that far, so I think horses would probably be our best bet. Easier to get there quicker and not have to really worry about anything like, oh, let's say a panther falling from a tree.
Oh,
Would
don't...
you...
What were you saying?
Okay, the panther was nice. The panther was nice.
I don't know, that
We
panther
don't know that.
that panther seemed a little clumsy, let's say the least. And I don't think their intentions were to have a nice conversation and a cup of tea with us. Anyways, I do think that having a couple of horses to ride on horseback would be better.
Very good
Yeah.
then. Welcome, darlings. We shall not waste time. Speaking of panthers, dear, have you ever seen panthers jumping from trees is the least of your worries on the path to Barmos? Have you ever seen a bear fly?
Bear fly?
A bear fly.
Not a bear fly, but a bear flying. Also.
I see. No,
Flying
I
where?
didn't think they could do that.
Well, they're great climbers, poor flyers. They more fall with style, but, alas, 400 pounds of rage, piling towards you at high speeds, well, make that kitty cat look like, well, a stray. Alas, that is an everyday occurrence in Burma, so, I do hope you've practiced your anti-air.
Well, that's a good heads up to have. Thank you. Hopefully we shouldn't have to deal with a flying bears on our way over to Barmos, especially if we're quick enough on those horses.
Oh, they love the ones that run the fastest the most. But of course, it is as they say of bears. You don't need to be faster than the bear, just faster than your friend, darling. Speaking of which, hey Soul, how fast are you, dear?
I'm pretty fast. I got I got arcane skates. Runic skates.
Oh!
I'm pretty fast, at least by 5 more foot.
By 5 more foot. by at least 5 additional feet per second.
Yeah.
Oh, very well. You hear that, Beef? We'll be better.
Yeah, I don't tend to run away from most of the things that want to fight me. They tend, well, given that last panther that we saw, I don't think it'll be much of an issue. You know, I have confidence.
Bravado or bravery? I guess we'll see. Come, darling. The gate's right up ahead.
As he more saunters with a kind of swagger as he makes his way towards the west gate. The 3 of you pass through to Tor as you talk and discuss until eventually making your way towards the gate. It is this large violet archway with a metal and wood double doors built into it. Ooh, Costco cookies got me feeling a kind of way. Whoa!
Oh, my.
Got me feeling loquacious. As you make your way to the stable, the stable hands are pitchforking hay and kind of tending to the horses, brushing them, tending to them. There's 3 horses available. One of them has a blonde braided mane. The other one has this kind of this brown and black kind of splotch coloring, and the last one is this very silver, long-haired maned steed.
Well, I think we only need 2 horses, right? Do you need a horse? Beef?
I'd like a horse. I can't say that I'd be able to run nearly as quickly as a horse.
Is there a horse that Beef can fit on? Not to size shame you, Beef.
I understand I'm a bit of a hulking structure, but most horses can carry me, though the biggest horse we can find would probably be preferable.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll get the excuse me.
Yeah?
How much would it be to rent horses?
Well, where are you thinking of heading? How long the horse is gonna be renting for?
We're going to Barmos and then probably right back.
It's about a 2 days journey. Alright. That'll be about 240 princes.
200 and Soul's gonna slow turn to Beef. 240 princes.
That's
I don't
for
think we
all
have
the horses or
240
one
princes.
horse?
I think we have to go the scenic route, Beef.
I don't suppose our generous benefactor could rent the horses out for us.
Oh, me.
Well, you do want our help, do you?
Absolutely, I believe I could be of use. Excuse me, my good man. The name's Rupert. Rupert Ryan. Yes, it's good to meet you, but it's even better to meet me. Ryan, huh? Yeah, I met a lot of the Ryans in my day. I gotta say, they don't look quite as good as you. Yeah, proof that you're really a Ryan? Proof? I need proof, darling. Why do I keep it? Oh! It's absolutely right. Right here in just my breast pocket as he pulls out a signet ring. The two of you would like to make perception checks.
Would I?
Yes.
That'll be a 7.
15.
15 and a 7. Soul, you see it. Beef, you're not able to make out the specifics. Soul, you see a silver signet ring. It is a goblet with a multitude of hands clasping at it.
Oh.
As he shows the ring to the staple hand, he goes,
Oh, right away, sir. Very well. All right. No problem at all. And he goes, "Hey, Jimmy, get the horses. 3 of your finest, huh?"
yes, sir!
Absolutely, sir. They'll be right out. You'll have them for 8 days. You'll have them for 8 days. Just bring them back in 8 days' time. We'll cover the rest.
Oh, don't worry, darling. Our mutual friend will take care of the cost. You work hard, after all. You will be rewarded.
Yeah, thank you very much for your generosity, sir.
As he gives some bows, eventually they do bring out 3 horses. These horses look much healthier, much stronger, much faster than the others. You should be able to make the trip to Barmos in about a day's time. If you, pun intended, hoof it. Is that racist? Is that a microaggression? If it's like bird's beef, is that kind of as a microaggression?
No. I don't think beef is bothered. Most cows tend to be pretty chill anyways.
Okay. As the horses come out, good for them, happy pride. As the horses are brought out, Dorian, saddles up, and he goes, there, dear. The horses are kind of spooked by his presence, but with a small spectral glow to his hand, the horses calm down as he brushes its snout, brings the horse down, and then he whoosh, saddles up.
Well, darling, it's still sightseeing. We must be off, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. Why don't you get settled up and yeah, we'll get settled up and we'll head off. Can I, like, very stealthily, sneakily, if you will, saddle up to Beef and just whisper to him?
You can more so just like as you two go to saddle up your horses, you can kind of put yourself in a space that's between.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah.
The signet that he has, it's the multiple hands people.
The people who owned that inn we were at?
The people that we gave like the egg and that put us on a wild goose chase in the forest. I don't know what pull they have, but he showed that and we got horses from the back. So
Picking out horses like gallons of milk. Sorry. We got horses from the back. I love that.
like they were gonna give us these horses and then he showed the ring and then like he was like, hold on, there's better stock.
I mean, given they owned an inn, had a dealing with a mafia, I mean, we already pretty well know that they're pretty rich or pretty into in deep on some of this stuff. Honestly, I'm not one to press into those matters.
I don't know.
Although I think it is important that, yeah, I think that those are important connections. But I think that honestly, right
if
now,
he's
what
that
matters.
important, like, why does he need a bunch of adventurers to take him to Paramos?
Yeah, he could hire like some actual proper bodyguards, not some random adventurers from another town.
Or just
huh?
like people in their community. That guy disappeared after we gave him an egg.
Yeah, but given that they had an entire like secret dealing with an egg, I honestly am not surprised that they'd like to keep this like under wraps. Maybe not through some official channel. I mean, that's usually why most people get, adventurer bodyguards. It's not
I'm
that uncommon.
sorry, but could you two lovebirds pick it up? I do must be off to Barmos sometime soon.
Oh, now you're in a hurry.
Well, of course!
Oh, yeah, we could go. Yeah, sorry, I just, the color of Beef's eyes were really pretty, I guess.
Yeah, their deep, meaningful
Sorry, we got
purple irises. Anyways, yeah.
lost in a... Yeah, let's go.
I'm pretty sure cows' eyes compared to their like entire face are like tiny.
The
So you'd
second
really
allegation,
have to
finally.
look. You'd really have to be
second
looking.
allegation.
Yeah, the second allegation. No shit.
Okay. As
Missing
you
that damn chicken. We could ride on the back of her back and get there in like same time probably actually.
hours pass by as you ride off from Dutour. As the horizon splits, to your north, you see that there is another city, a large hollowed mountain, stone towers that gaze down and watch down on the human civilizations before them, the dwarven city of Nihirgoth. East of that, you see that there is Drupther, Beef, where you're from. But as you look closer and closer, you notice that there's very thick winds blowing through Drupther. A blizzard. Blizzards aren't common in Drupther, but they are incredibly dangerous because they're more of like, angry pollination sweeps. Like, have you ever been outside in spring and there's just like a rain of pollen that just falls everywhere? That's kind of how their blizzards are. Imagine if the pollen was angry. Was it kind of cut you as it went on. That's what blizzards do. Not only are they cold, but it's literally biting you. drop their blizzards can rip the skin from a grown man. And it's blizzarding right now. Good luck. As you keep making your way, hours pass by as eventually you find yourself amongst these long roots, this wooden bark that almost creates an archway over the dirt path, the intertwining, shifting wood that glows with a green glisten. Verdant moss grows over it and stretches alongst the dirt path almost like a carpet. As the two of you ride, leaving Dutour behind, Rupert hangs over his shoulder and says, "So, Mr. Beef, why is it that you took up adventuring? What brings you out here to Utoria?"
Honestly, more of a side gig thing. I signed up with the, let me see exactly what it was called. I signed up for the council membership to get easier passage between the cities. You see, I'm originally a crystal miner, so I have to travel quite a lot in order to sell those.
Truly, I hear it's quite the hard lifestyle mining the crystals up north. Do you enjoy it?
Honestly, I wouldn't mind finding anything else to do, but given my circumstances, it's where I landed, and, well, I ended up being pretty well built for the job.
I suppose so, but, I mean, being built for something and being destined are two things entirely. If you could, say, hypothetically, do anything else, and you could be anywhere else, doing anything else right now, what would you be doing?
Oh, I'd love to be back as a lord, serving over my own land and territory, telling my people what to do, how to graze their land. Oh, that really was the life.
You were a lord back in the day.
Quite a while ago, and magic's only been making things tougher on us. At some point, I commissioned a few wizards to look more into it while we were still exploring it, and didn't go too well. I mean, you're seeing the result of that research that they decided to do.
Well, that research has also brought about many great things. Like those crystals you mine.
I suppose.
He reaches into his tunic and he pulls out a small purplish crystal from inside his shirt. And it's on a small, like, silver bead necklace, and he whispered around his fingers. The very source of mine own power. No mutations needed. I've never even met an elf. As he takes the crystal, he drips it across back his neck. That what a performance. I might even have you to thank for it.
Possibly. Though it doesn't look quite like some of the crystals that we've mined. Obviously, they get altered somewhere along the way.
It all depends on the wear, darling. Magic is like a pet. No dog is destined to be a good dog. Some dogs are attack dogs. Some dogs are guard dogs. That is entirely how you raise them. Magic is much akin to that. Depending on who wields it, its form changes. Its temperament. Have you ever heard of a curse, dear?
A curse? Well, can't say that I've really heard of one put upon someone, but sure, yeah, I've heard a few words around about curses.
Oh yes, now that is interesting magic. If magic is a creature, a living, breathing thing, a curse is a blight, a sickness, magic infected with a pox, a fever, if you will. And because its immune system is acting up, that magic is virile, loose, rabid. Sent to eat away at whoever wields it, but whoever wields that magic is known to have unspeakable power. Oh yes, frightful things, curses, frightful, awful things, like diarrhea.
Diarrhea?
Yes.
Curses are diarrhea, darling. Have you ever seen how fast a man about to blow his trousers can run? Oh yes, it could outspeed a panther. But alas, what if he does not make it to the latrine? Horrible side effects, darling. Horrible, horrible. So I ask you, if you had an option, you had to win a race, would you be willing to give yourself diarrhea to win? Would you?
You know, I can't think of any upsides to that, so no.
Truly. Truly.
Yeah. I think I would rather not get diarrhea.
Even if it meant winning the race? Hypothetically
Well,
speaking,
winning-
if you could achieve your dreams right now, but you're given a horrific case of diarrhea, would you take it?
Oh. See, I was gonna say something about you winning the race analogy, but you brought up the dreams versus diarrhea, and that's a more compelling case.
It's a
I
hard
think for
argument.
your race analogy, I think even if you don't win the race, you know, you tried your best.
Right. It's all about the run that matters. You see, I think that's a good part about curses. Those that... hypothetically, those that would wield curses, I think would be dreadfully boring people. People so fixated on the results, they don't think about the process. You know, I don't care much for Balmos. I mean, the people there are interesting, but, I'm more interested in the path there, if you catch my drift. What about you, soul? What brings you on the road? Why be an adventurer, dear?
I made a bunch of promises to people, so now I'm trying to keep all of them.
Trying to keep your word. An honorable man.
Yeah. If we don't keep our word, who will? Then a bunch of people don't keep their word, and then nothing ever gets done, and then people are mad at other people for what?
Right. But what if those promises were to, say, contradict each other? If you promised me that you would make me a turkey, but you promised beef that you would never cook a turkey ever again?
Well, who did I make a promise to first? Because I feel like if I promised to never cook a turkey again first, I wouldn't promise. I wouldn't make the other promise in the first place. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, because of personal reasons, I can't cook a turkey for you, but I can try to find someone who will.
And you'd be willing to go that far for someone else's sake?
Well, if I know them, yeah.
Very interesting, darling. Very interesting indeed. Yes.
I guess.
No. Some more time passes as you all make your way down the road. I'd like you guys to roll perception checks.
Oh, God.
That to be a 10.
A 16.
A 10 and a 16? Okay. Okay. As you make your way alongst a road, continue treading down. Suddenly, Rupert stops in his tracks.
Are you good there?
You hear it too, don't you? He looks at you. So, as you listen in, you do hear something. Something shifting, watching from the bushes.
There's something over there.
Yes, indeed. I don't think it's a bear, though. You would have seen it coming by now. And he gestures towards, like, overhead. He smells, he sniffs. He takes his monocle and he looks in. Ah. Yes, I see. Are either of you arachnophobic? As shifting from the trees, 8 reddish gleaming eyes start to emerge. As he turns towards you, behind them, these 2 large poisonous pincers ooze with ichor. This greenish goo steeps from them, sizzling off the grass from below. This gargantuan spider creeps up from the forest path. It seems aggressive, but it's watching from a distance. As you look at it, it seems ready to pounce. But seeing it now, it's lost the element of surprise. The slight shadow of a spider, Beef, you don't see this, but Soul, you do. It has its 2 front legs sticking upwards. As if it's kind of like it's like raising its hands are in the air, like it just doesn't care. Like it's just like its hands are raised above its head.
Oh, it looks like it might attack us.
Yes. It seems like it's on standby for now. It's lost the element of surprise, but it may attack us when we turn our backs. So, big man. Spider twice the size of you, what do you say?
Honestly, I think that as long as we don't mess with it, it won't mess with us. But if it does...
What I'm hearing is Beef is going last.
You know, I don't mind that. I think we'll be fine, but if it really wants to try and pounce on us, I think we'll be alright. I have confidence
Is it blocking
that
the
we'll be able to
path?
take care
Is
of
it just on the side?
It's on the side of the path. It seems ready to attack. It's lost the element of surprise, so it's hesitating right now. It does seem fixated to eat you, though.
Okay.
I think we could press forward, but we just have to be ready.
Okay. Then... Can we just walk? Can I ready an action?
What action would you like to ready?
If it tries to lunge at us, I want to shoot an arrow at it.
Okay, yeah, alright. You can do that. You ready in action, preparing your bow, but continuing down the path. As the spider... Its eyes gleam from the forest path as it... Its legs, its chitinous legs, tap alongst the forest path, alongst the underbrush, as it creeps through the dark, watching you as you trot alongst the dirt road. As it slowly emerges with one leg out, it stops suddenly, making itself known. At that moment, the horses begin to panic as the horses now see the spiders. And they begin to panic. With a slight gleam of his hand, Dorian slowly pats alongst the back of the horse, and it calms down. The two of you, however, are not so fortunate, as the horses are terrified. They're ready to buck you off. What do you do?
I'd like to stay on my horse as best as I can, whether by soothing it or just simply holding on to it like it's a rodeo.
Okay, one is an athletics, one is a animal handling. I will say, as far as staying the path, the animal handling will probably be better. However, it really depends on what Beef would do in this certain case. Athletics or animal handling?
Beef is not good at talking to animals. He's gonna do athletics. He's a lot better at holding on than he is at soothing a horse.
Okay. Roll athletics. Sol, what do you do?
Would there be any chance of Soul maybe having seen... Maybe there's horse tricks at a circus, you never know. Does he know any tricks handy, or maybe something like athletic? He would probably hold on for his dear life, actually.
He would just hold on?
I think he would try to hold on and calm down the horse. Wait, friend! They are friends, not foes!
Okay, trying to calm them down. Okay, I would like you to roll animal handling.
Oh my god. +0, by the way.
Yeah, I have that too. I rolled a 15 in athletics, and I have a +5 to athletics, so...
Okay. And what'd you roll, Soul?
15.
2 15s? Alright. As you hush the horse down, it starts... It does trot a little bit backwards. However, you do feel in that moment, the horse does trust you, Soul. It's kind of, if a horse could speak, it would say, I don't like this. This is a bad idea, but I will follow your lead, is what the horse is saying. Beef, you do hold on to the horse. However, just like riding on the back of anything, you don't really decide where it goes. It decides where you go. As the horse fails to buck you off, but it charges square ahead, sprinting down the forest path trying to get away from the spider. And as it does, leaping out from a root that was hanging overhead, a second giant spider. Its pincers. It raises its head up, its legs up. Now, Beef, you have found yourself flanked. And in that, with the other one, the second one quickly scurries out way too fast for its own size. This, almost 10 feet long, gargantuan spider. I mean, bigger than a minivan, dude. You don't even want to see what this thing can do to a Honda Accord. Scurries out onto the path, and its 8 red gleaming eyes match you. Poisonous pincers slowly ooze from its, with ichor that burns the dirt path below. I'd like you two to roll initiative.
I ready to act
God
as
damn it, Beef. That's a dirty 20 in.
At 20.
Damn.
On initiative. So what is it gonna do? I have a 22.
Okay, this is weird. Hold on. Normally it's not this quiet. Is it at like 4? Yeah, it's really turned down. There you are, darling. I was wondering where you went. There we go. Okay, cool. Sweet.
23.
A 23 to your initiative. Let me go ahead and slap some tokens down here. Give me a little bit of soul action. Boom. And then this will be Rupert, the green guy. Beef, you are here. This is the first giant spider. This is the second giant spider. So-
boy, that's a disparity in them. Never mind.
So, to kind of tutorialize you guys a little bit, whenever I have the maps like these, and you see that there's red lines around here, these aren't tokens that you see. It's like black with red around it. That's not a token. That is a part of the environment. If it has a red border, that means it is full cover. It means you cannot be targeted by ranged attacks while behind this. Blue outline means it's half cover, which means you get +2 AC when behind those tiles.
Okay.
So let me go ahead and really quick, let's go ahead and roll Rupert's. Okay. So, 21 from Soul, and what was Beef's initiative?
23. Sorry.
23, 21, 17. Okay, awesome. Great, good. Going up first is Beef. Now flanked on two sides, this giant spider. Its pincers are raised, ready to plunge into you and your horse that's currently panicking. Right now, after your turn, until you calm down the horse, you will be moved in a random direction. However, it will be considered consensual movement, which means it will invoke attack of opportunity. This will be I say bonus action to calm down the horse. However, the spider's right ahead of you. You're on horseback. What do you do?
Well, I can't imagine it'd be very easy to swing on the spider with a maul while the horse is panicked. And I don't think the horse really wants to be nearby the spider anyways. But if I let the horse go now, I'm probably not going to get him back. So, I'm going to have to calm the horse down first.
Okay, use your bonus action. Go ahead and roll animal handling.
Alrighty. That's going to be an 18. Let's go.
18. You whoa. Slowly pat the horse as it it's still scared out of its mind. But with your strength and resilience, you managed to get it to calm down just enough to stand its ground. That was your bonus action. You have your action and your movement.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna use an action to swing at that spider in front of me on horseback.
Okay, roll to hit.
Does a 22 hit?
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. 2d6 plus 3. It's a 6. That's off my table. That's a 4, so that's 10 plus 3 from my strength, so that's 13 damage with my maul.
13 damage, you said?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
The climax happens already, damn.
Dealing 13 points of damage as you take this giant heavy iron mole and slam it against the spider's pincers. As the chitinous shell around it cracks, one of the pincers is kind of dislodged and broken. It looks rough from that attack. It retracts from its hit. This greenish, almost goo is kind of splattered on your hammer.
How lovely. Alright, well, I'll pass my turn.
Okay. Next up in the turn order, it's going to be Soul. And ahead of you is a spider, seemingly ready to devour your horse. With behind you is Sir Rupert the Ryan. What do you do?
Alright. Okay. I will... Okay, I'm going to stab it with my short sword.
Okay, roll to hit.
And if I hit it and deal damage, I can move it. 11.
11 does not hit. As you draw your short sword and ready to plunge, the distance disparity between you on horseback and the spider is too great as the spider leans back and tries to bite at your hand as you pull your hand back. The attack misses.
Oh, okay. I will. That's funny. I think I have to protect this guy considering we're escorting him. I will stay where I am.
Okay.
I'll end.
You on there?
Yeah, I'll end my turn.
Alright, next up is Rupert's turn. And he goes, Darling, do remember, you can attack more easily if an ally is getting the enemy's attention. Sun Tzu taught so watch and learn. With a simple clap of his hands, Dorian disappears from his horse. Before reappearing behind the spider. He, with one sort of gleaming, reaches into his jacket and he pulls out a rose. The rose transforms into a long, viney rapier, and with it, he rolls to attack. Because Soul is on the other end of the spider, it's considered flanking, gaining advantage.
Oh.
And a goddamn good thing, too. Woo! There it is. Okay, that's a 22 to hit. So he hits, and he does... Let's see here. A rapier does a d8 damage, right? Darren, do you know?
I can very easily figure out. Hold on. A rapier does 1d8 piercing, yes.
1d8 piercing, thank you very much. Okay. As he does 5 points of piercing damage, stabbing into the back spinner of the spider, it realizes that it has now 2 pieces of prey on both ends. It's if a spider could look confused right now, it is. Yeah, Rupert will end his turn there. Now it is the spider's turn, as it is going to try to, let's see. It will lean back on its back legs, and from its butt, what is the back part of a spider called where all the web is? Web sac?
Abdomen.
Its abdomen? That's fucked. That's fucked, dude. Why is the abdomen on its butt? Spiders are weird, man. There's one in my room, actually, that I noticed 2 days ago and is gone. I don't know where he went, so he's enjoying listening to this. Anyways, it's going to use its web attack, as it shoots thick webbing at you, Beef. That is a 9 to hit.
Beef. A 9 to hit? Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay. As it shoots this webbing out, it scatters and spurts out onto a log behind you, as you definitely dodge the attack. It is going to, let's see, does it have any funny, or is it going to be taking a hit right now? Okay, the spider is going to, go ahead and it's going to try to climb up a tree. Because it's moving out of your attack range, Beef, you get an attack of opportunity if you would like to attack the spider.
Sure, absolutely. Buddy's trying to get away. How dare he? That'll be a... Did I count that? Hold on. Am I stupid? Why can't I do this math? 13. Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit. Just barely. The tip of your maul scratches the carapace, but it's not enough to actually touch the spider. As it crawls its way up a tree and then disappears into the leaves. You can hear it, though, jumping from branch to branch, ready to pounce. Next turn, the other spider. It is going to try to make a bite attack at Soul. As it reaches forward to bite, with Sir Rupert behind it, it kind of winces from taking that stab to its abdomen, and it falls prone instead under its own weight. It rolled on that one to attack. So, if you like to roll to hit it on your turn, you would gain advantage on the attack. That will end that spider's turn right there. Top of the turn order, Beef! What do you do?
Well, for the time being, while that spider is out of my range and there isn't much else that I can do, I think that I should assist you guys a little bit with this spider that's decided to leave itself oh so vulnerable.
Okay. Roll to attack with advantage, because you are getting flanking from this.
That's gonna be a 12 to hit.
12? 12 doesn't hit. As you once again take your mole, it does hit the hind leg of the spider, but not enough force to actually pierce the carapace, as it bounces off the attack of the leg.
Beyond that, I'll just pass my turn then.
Okay, next up, Soul. It's up to you now. What do you do?
We'll stab it with my. I'll try to stab it with my short sword.
You try to stab with your short sword? Okay, roll to hit.
Um. 19.
19? 19 hits. Roll damage.
Six damage.
You deal 6 points of damage as you take your short sword out and with the blade end cleave into its head, splitting the carapace open. As this greenish ooze seeps from the wound, it retracts, recoils from the damage. As you deal 6 points of damage. Last one was 5, so it's taking 11 damage so far. Okay. You still have... Oh, actually, Soul, I would like to call this out. I know it's been a while since you played D&D, Zomi, so I'm going to tutorialize you a bit. So, you actually have advantage, because you have flanking. So, actually, if you wanted to, you could roll again to see if you get a crit. Let's try that first. If you'd like to roll your d20 again, see if you get a crit.
Oh no, I got one off. I got 19, bro.
Yeah, okay, good. So... whenever you have advantage on your attack, that can proc sneak attack. So check out your character sheet, look for your sneak attack damage. You can add additional damage, if you get advantage on an attack.
Oh, okay. 1d6. And extra 3 damage.
Extra 3 damage, so that bumps it up to 9 points of damage?
Yep.
Okay, once again, you cleave into the sword, but with a deft twisting of the blade, plunge it deeper, dealing 3 points of damage as you rip the sword out, hurting the spider more. And that ends your turn there. The party hears this cacophonous snapping of branches before it stops. Something's ready to lunge. As it eyes the ground around you. You don't have long. Let's say here. Before the spider lunges from the shadows. Oh fuck, I just opened my history. Anyone who's watching this stream, mind your business. Anyways, as it is Rupert's turn, as once again he goes, Beef, don't work so hard, dear. And he pats you on the shoulder. He casts guidance as an action. You have 1d4 to add to any ability check.
Nice.
As Rupert will then he'll just use a movement with the spider distracted. Will it get attack of opportunity? Yeah, I would give a player attack opportunity, so I'd be fair, and I'd give the spider attack opportunity. On Rupert! Oh, that hits! As the spider twists around with its leg and stabs at Rupert, it strikes, dealing... I'ma just roll the damage. Oh! That is 6 points of piercing damage as the leg comes down and smashes down on Rupert. He's, oh, you fiend. As he moves. Let's see, that was 10 feet, 5 feet, so it's 15 feet, 20 feet, 25 feet. Rupert moves back here. Next in the turn order, it is... The spider once again gets ready to pounce from the shadows. Only a matter of time. Now is the other spider, as it's going to make a bite attack at Soul.
Oh.
That's a 16 to hit, Soul.
It hits.
Alright. As it raises up, it plunges these 2 poisonous pincers into your body. Into each shoulder. They pierce down, ripping through the leather, puncturing the skin. What's more is, besides the icy bite of being stabbed, you feel something else. Something being pumped into you. Poison.
Uh-oh.
So first off, you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And... Oh...
Like that.
15 points of poison damage.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead.
How much health do you have? What health are you at? Are you at 0?
Wait, okay. I'm at 0. I've hit -7.
-7? What's your max HP?
13.
Okay. As plunged into your body, feel an icy bite. As your body feels...
You feel as your body goes.
You lose feeling in your body and your face as it's hard to breathe. And you fade to black, falling unconscious. As you fall down, you are now unconscious. You have, what is it? So, on your turn, you will roll 1d20. On 10 or below is a fail. 11 or above is a success. 3 passes, and Soul is back in the fight with 1 HP. 3 fails, and Soul dies. Next up! Beef! Your turn, what do you do?
Don't you worry, Soul. I'll get to you in a second. Just hang in there, all right? I'm gonna swing on this damn spider again.
Roll to
In
hit!
front of me, hopefully. That'll be a 23 to hit. I think I'm doing that math right. 22 to hit.
22 to hit, well, that hits, roll damage.
Alright. I'm gonna slam in. Alright, that's a 6 plus 4, 10 plus my 3 strength modifier. That's another 13 damage.
13 plus it's taken 8 plus 6, which is 14. 13 plus 14 is 27.
That sounds about right.
Okay. As you slam this hammer down on the abdomen, the spider recoils back. As it falls backwards from the blunt force of the impact, you bring the hammer back up again and slam it into its mouth. And bring it back one more time. crushing its skull as this green ooze envelops all over, 1, the mall, 2, you, soaking you in spider blood. The spider's dead!
Ugh. Gross. Alrighty, and then I'm gonna move myself towards, like, over the spider carcass, kind of just, like, stepping around its crippled up legs over to Soul. And now I can't quite get them up yet, but I'm there, and I trust that the person who we're supposed to be escorting has gotten themselves to safety at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. After you move, there is a... as a spider slams down, pouncing, with its abdomen ready to web up whoever was underneath. However, it doesn't find anybody. Alright. After Beef ends, Soul! I would like you to roll 1d20.
That's a 6.
6? So
Yo.
on your character sheet, underneath your health, you'll see there's 3 dots, pass, fail. That's 1 fail.
Yep.
Alright. Next up is, let's see here, is Dorion's turn, as, seeing this battle go on and, one of his bodyguards fall, Dorian casts Hold Monster.
Ooh. My.
Let me put up the deets on this. Alright, let's see here. Well, for some reason, pulling up any Roll20 rules is so slow. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, it's awful.
Choose a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for its duration. Okay, alright. Well, Spider-Man, make a Wisdom saving throw. Okay, how wise is a spider? Not very. Actually, moderately wise. Spiders are pretty wise. You would be wow. That's a surprisingly high number. Still, not good enough. As he goes, how rowdy. Snapping of his fingers as the spider is cast in these, rose-covered violet chains, chaining the spider to the ground. It is paralyzed. Next up, it is the spider's turn. It can't do anything with Hold Monster, so it's going to try to make a Wisdom saving throw. It fails again, as the spider struggles but can't move. Top of the turn order, Beef! What do you do?
I'm gonna help Soul up.
Okay, alright. I would like you to roll a medicine check. This would use your action, by the way.
Yeah. Medicine. Beef ain't very 3.
Beef rolled a 3?
Beef rolled a 3.
3? Okay, what is your wisdom saving throw? Or wisdom modifier?
+0.
Okay. Alright, performing a very basic procedure, and really you just kind of like, you perform CPR as a way of not really like resuscitating the heart, of just kind of pushing all the poison out. With a heavy enough, it's like punching a go-gurt pack as ooze just
I am so sorry about this.
pours out of Soul's shoulder.
Oh my
Soul-
god.
Soul, you're alight again with this greenish ooze dripping from your clavicle. You're back in the fight with 1 HP.
Yeah, what did you do? What is this?
Listen, alright, I never studied anything. All I know is you gotta get poison out. I didn't know how to get it out, so I just pushed until there wasn't any more.
like punching a Boston cream donut.
It's like
Oh.
that's not supposed to go there.
Why did it ooze so much? Isn't it venom?
That's
I thought that was a liquid.
Well, yeah, poison is a liquid. It just
Why is it
isn't
like
very
that?
nice. It doesn't like to play well with anything that it touches at all.
Why are you're covered in ooze too?
Yeah, but it's blood, not really. It's poison. I don't know.
What happened? There's a dead one. There's another one.
Just
What the heck did I miss?
Yeah, a caved skull. Just chill here for a second, all right? We gotta take care of this other one. Now that Soul is up, I'm gonna move myself over to the spider that is with Hold Monster, and thus, actually, no, I couldn't, because that would require. That requires another action. Sigh, woe is me! Okay, I'll just end my turn there.
Okay, alright. Soul, it's your turn. You are prone on the ground. You can use half of your movement to stand yourself back up.
Yeah, I'll get up.
Okay, you get up. Body's still aching and sore as you get back to your feet.
Can I move one to the left?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then, I still have an action.
Yes, you do.
I'll shoot it with my short bow,
Okay, roll to hit.
I guess.
Because it is paralyzed, this attack does come at an advantage.
Do I just sneak attack?
Let me actually check, because I don't know. Let me actually see. 5e,
What?
sneak attack. Does sneak attack apply to short bows? What's the weapon that you need to be using?
Sneak attack
just
can
says
be
Once
either
per
melee
turn,
or
you can deal an
range.
extra 1d6 of damage to one creature you hit with an attack. You have advantage on the roll, and the attack
Yeah.
uses a finesse or range weapon. The extra
Okay, well,
damage type is the same as the weapon's type.
well, it is a ranged weapon. So yeah, you can. Okay. Roll to hit with advantage, and then this does count as a sneak attack.
Okay, I got I got a 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That hits. Roll damage.
Okay. 15, 6, another d6. Plus 3. Do I add? Wait. Let me read. See. Okay, no. Okay. That's 7, 8.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
In total.
Okay.
Yeah, in total.
And then Beef did 13 to it, so 8 plus 13. 7s is 21? Yes. Okay, 21 total. Okay, you deal 8 points of damage. As this arrow is let loose, it pierces the skull of the spider as it retracts, but it still does not break free from Hold Monster. It's still chained to the ground. Alright, you end your turn there?
You know what? I don't think I can. Bonus action hide.
You can bonus action hide. Yeah, go ahead and roll for stealth.
Yeah, I'll bonus action hide. 12.
Okay, with a 12, you crouch down and try to seclude yourself into the shadows. Next up is Rupert's turn. As he walks out from behind the tree, with his hand still focusing on, on Hold Monster, he reaches behind his cloak and he goes, "So, darling, do yourself a favor, take a sip of this." And she throws over this glass bottle with a red, glistening liquid in it. Let me see. Oh, that's not good. As the bottle lands, let me give you a little drawing here. Let me know if you guys can see this, okay? As it lands right here. Can you see that?
Oh,
No.
yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that. I see that. Okay, yeah.
Okay. That is where it lands. He goes, "Oh, sorry, darling. I'm focusing too hard on my spells." And he ends his turn there. Next up's the spider, and it has to make a wisdom saving throw. Which it has failed again, as the spider tries to move. But it can't, because Hold Monster's cast on it. Chucklefuck, good luck. Good luck with that. Next up, Beef! What are we doing? your turn.
I'm caving the spider skull in.
Roll to hit with advantage.
That'll be a 15 to hit.
15 hits. Roll damage.
Well, it's a guaranteed critical. So,
Is it?
yes, if it's paralyzed, any attacks made within 5 feet of the creature is a guaranteed critical attack. So that means that this creature takes 9 damage plus whatever your critical roll is.
Okay. Let me take a gander at that.
And that goes for hold person, hold monster, or just flat out being paralyzed directly.
Oh, it does. It's Scooby Dooby Doo. Okay. Yeah. Roll 2 damage die and add the results together.
Alrighty, so that's 9 plus, so that's 11. 14 damage in total.
This
I did not
spider.
roll very high.
Okay. That is, let me see here. So, you you are like a bludgeoning version of pesticide. That guy's fucking dead. How would you like to splatter this spider?
Well, of course, we've got to start with the classic, a nice good overhead slam down into it. So it's, blood and various whatever head things that a spider has in its head, I don't know, gets just splattered all over the place. And then I just kind of want to swing myself around in a spinning motion as much as I can, hitting it with each rotation, just to kind of pulverize the rest of its body.
Okay, with one clear hand, one clear downward thrust, was it downward or upward?
Downward.
Downward thrust, you slam into the back of the skull with the spider. Its carapace breaks and shatters. As its blood splatters, it cries out in pain as it once again is sent careening towards the floor. Your impact breaks hold monster as it is slammed into the ground, as it weakly as a final death throes attempts to plunge its venom into you. It leaps upwards. You take a jump spin, leaping into the air and slamming it once again as the maul meets the spider's pincers in midair, splitting its head betwixt and slamming it into the floor once more. It crawls onto its back, shimmies its legs before crumpling in on itself. Dead.
Wow. You're such a heavy hitter. Is it dead?
Yeah, that shouldn't be moving anymore.
That what Silky felt like when she fell 60 feet.
Oh,
I never
poor
died
Silky.
before.
Yeah, I remember that too. Yeah, she was alive and well somehow.
Well fought, my dears. Well fought indeed. Oh, yes. Creatures like these. And Rupert just takes like the healing potion and he just drops it into Soul's hands. It is a potion of moderate healing.
Okay.
Roll 2d8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay. Oh, this is a D8. And then...
I just realized I never got off my horse to do any of that.
9 plus Constitution. 0. I rolled a 9.
0.
I have 0 Constitution.
Oh, I see.
Alright, go ahead and restore 9 hit points.
I feel basically almost fully healed.
Lucky you. Soul, are you still level 1?
No, I'm level 2.
Okay. I just had to ask, because you have a suspicious lack of health points for a level 2.
I have 0 Constitution.
That's fair, honestly. That's fair.
I'm. I fear I'm not meant to be seen. I fear I'm not meant to be.
Fair enough, fair enough. I gotta be a little louder next time, I guess.
As Rupert walks over to the carcass of the giant spider and he goes, "Vial of venom, anyone? Hmm?
I think I'm good. I got
Yeah,
that in
I'm
me.
alright.
I don't think I want it again.
More for me." As he will try to extract some of the venom. As he takes the pincer and tries to extract the venom, he overestimates his strength and breaks the venom sac. He's
Yeah, try not to get any of that on you.
yes, very unsanitary, but so much for that. Well, very well thought, dear. Remember, utilizing teamwork will get you farther than just being good at what you do. Of course, doing both will, well, kill giant spider. Shall we be off?
Yeah, as soon as we find our horses again.
I don't think my horse ran off.
Did they not? I don't even remember getting off my horse, but, you know, obviously.
You want to know what? I also forgot that if you were on your horse or not. So we'll say that all of that battle was on horse.
Incredible maneuverability from me.
Yeah. So there you go. Skadoosh. Cool.
Yes, I quite agree. We shall step on our horses and, well, after that scare we gave them, I'm sure a nice long run should calm them down.
Oh yes, come on, dears. We shall be off. As you continue making your way towards Barmos. A couple more hours pass by. It's late into the afternoon. You notice more and more of these hills. As these hills get closer, they're not hills. They're wood. These hills are roots. The roots of a gargantuan tree that all climb and roll over each other. As you stamp your way across, more of these roots kind of uproot, funny enough, uproot the dirt path as it kind of gets very hilly. It gets very bumpy. It's very vertical. As you continue making your way towards Barmos. More of this moss hangs overhead. It glistens and shimmers with a shimmering light. Lights that you're not familiar with. If you'd like, you can either make a nature check or an arcana check.
Wow, I'm
Both
not
of
good
us?
at either of those.
You said nature or arcana?
That's right.
Okay. I have pretty good. I have decent arcana. And nature, they're the same. 16? I'll do 16 arcana.
A 16? Yes, so this is indeed magical. This moss is actually an extension of the roots themselves. It is kind of this on-growing mold. However, it is emanating with magic. A magical essence that drips from them. As you continue going across, more of these roots arch overhead and create almost a tunnel. As you continue making your way inside, the moss lights your way with a shimmering blue light. So, young soul, I am curious.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you had a choice of anything in this world, if you could have anything in this world, what would it be?
If I could have anything in this world, right now or before everything imploded on itself. Because right now, if I could have anything in this world, I would have Mirren tied up right next to me.
You want to tie a man up?
Well, I kind of promised that I would bring him back to a bunch of people, and he's kind of not here, so that would save a lot of trouble. But if we're saying overarching before everything imploded on itself, I would say, to have enough funds to help run the circus that I come from, help fund them.
You would like money to fund your circus?
Yeah, that's kind of why I became a thief.
The circus made you become a thief? Oh, to collect the funds.
Okay,
Oh,
the
fine.
circus didn't make me become a thief, but, you know, they were getting by, but it's not enough, and, you know, they need the money, so I left to get money.
Right, I see. This Marin fellow, he sounds quite curious. Is he from the circus? Did he run away?
No, I saw him back in Glockmont. We're kind of rivals. I really don't want to be his rival though. One-sided rivalness, and he kind of became evil and like blew up part of Glockmont, and now a lot of people want him, and I told them I would get him. So,
Right, I see. Well, I did hear of the lighthouse incidents in Glockmont, a right shame. And your friend, or I'm sorry, your rival, Marin's the one that did it. The tower explosion.
yeah.
You know, I heard that was done through magical means. A cluster of crystals. So I heard from a friend.
Yeah, some Frankenstein of crystals.
hmm Very ripe, very powerful magics, yes. I do hope you find Marin, although I do have a question. So,
Yeah.
let's say, by the time we get to Barmods, you could have Marin. You could have Marin right now. What would you be willing to lose? Who would you be willing
I don't
to
have
become?
a lot. Well, I don't really have a lot on me. I don't know who I would become. Everyone's kind of changing every day, so
Right, but...
I don't know, someone who would get Marin? I have to bring him back to Glockmont. A lot of people want him.
Yes, I imagine. The terrorist. Oh, it's quite frightening indeed. And you're the hero. The gold-hearted hero. But I imagine a lot of people want him for different reasons. And a lot of people want you to find him for different reasons as well. So, I'm just asking for curiosity's sake. Who do you think you're willing to become? Let's say, hypothetically, right? A thief. You'll probably run with Oakbeard's crew. You could have Marin, but you would have to betray your family.
Well, Beard's not really my family. I kind of got adopted against my will into that because of Marin's disappearance. I feel like if I gave them Marin back, they wouldn't want me anymore.
Right.
I'm completely fine with that. I want to go back to my original family. This is a lot more than I signed up for, but I'm trying to do my best.
Truly, dear, truly, but... And then what's of that? The circus. You could have Marin and uplift your promises, upkeep your promises, but in doing so, you could never return to the circus again. Do you think you could do it?
I think I could do it. I send back money every once in a while. It's not like I was a really popular act. I feel like if I'm still helping them out, it's okay if I don't go back. I just want to know that they're okay. And I made promises here, and I mean, if I don't give them Marin, I'm never gonna see them again. So I think the lesser of the two evils is I never get to see my family again.
Fascinating. Fascinating! Apologies for the strange questions, darling. I love to play these little thought experiments. Try to get people to think about themselves. I find it quite fascinating myself, thinking about dreams. They really are, not tomorrow, who we are, but something I think a lot of people don't think about is what are we willing to give up for our dream? But it is also so pleasant to meet someone who is so uncompromising. Someone so kind that, come hells or high water, you can still have your dream. I respect you, so. I respect you.
Well, thanks. You're really fun to talk to.
Oh, truly? Yes. The Divine Flame don't think so, but then again, they are awfully boring people.
Oh, yeah, I don't really like the Divine Flame either. Neither does Beef.
Oh, what is your plight with the Divine Flame?
Mine or Beef's? Mine is, they're kind of asking a lot of questions and got me in a little hot water, and they're asking way too many questions, and I think their way of justice is not the right way.
Okay. More of the mechanics. Beef, you have a plight with the Divine Flame. What is it?
Beef just has beef with almost anything religion or magic anyways. Never really been a big fan of either, especially after crystal mining for so long and seeing what it's done to me.
Well, most people think that these mutations are a gift. You don't think there's virtue in that?
I'll honestly say I had a lot more before becoming this, so I'd call it a downgrade.
I see. Well, I can't fault a man for wanting purpose, for seeking a higher power for some direction is harmless, but, although I do agree the Divine Flame, absolutely incorrigible they are. Oh, we don't get along either, dear, so, if we see a checkpoint, we may prolong our trip, suffice to say. Just a little bit. Eh?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that we're at least in agreement. My previous bodyguards were less than agreeing. But I like you two already. I do imagine if there were a third in your party, then I hope that they're as agreeable as you.
I don't know how Suki feels about the Divine Flame. Similar.
Okay. As you three keep heading towards down the, root tunnel, as the wood and moss hangs overhead, eventually the wall of light, as you reach the end of the path, you are blinded by the shine of the, now evening sun hanging overhead. And you avert your gaze before your vision refocuses. And we will do a little intermission there. Let's go ahead. Let's take some time. If you guys would like to grab a snack, grab a little drink, maybe use the restroom a bit, go ahead and do so. We'll go to intermission for about 3 minutes, and we'll come back to this session around then. All right. Catch you guys later. Hello, everybody, and we are back, and we are joined by a third goober. Sherry, hello.
Yay, hello.
Hi, welcome in. Sherry, you will be playing Silky. She's an avian tar. Could not join the first half, due to a curse,
Stinky power.
a curse, inflicted upon her abode. But she's here now. Hopefully she does not boop as soon as she's introduced. We will see. But alas, we have our third now. So, now that intermission's over, I hope you guys had a good break. Now let's go ahead and, if we don't mind, getting back into it. All right.
Putting in my PTO request. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Okay. As you all continue moving forward, as the tunnel leaves, block your vision. As you find yourself surrounded in a deep valley, but not of mountains, of gargantuan roots that pile on each other so high they touch the clouds. As these roots form giant hills, only small patches of these tiny, would be tiny to the roots, but large trees to you, surround you now. There is a very narrow dirt path that goes down the hill. I would like you guys to roll perception.
Alrighty.
Nat 20.
All right.
Oh, I thought that was a nat one. It's a 7, or which is actually a 9.
As you begin walking, or begin riding down the path, eventually what you hear, Soul, is shimmering, shining, splendid, coming from the right, in another smaller, less carved dirt path into a thick, into the thick barks of the forest. Something magical lays beyond the veil. Soul, dear, what is it? What do you say?
There's something shiny, shimmering, and splendid over there.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Oh. I think you're like this, darling. Come, let me show you the world.
As he circles back on his horse and takes a path. Follow me, dear!
Okay.
The sound, just like singing. As I said before on our journey, magic and art are one, and magic oh so loves to sing. So, there is only one source of magic ripe enough for this sound to be eminent, and that is...
And with one hand, he moves a patch of moss, and you see it. Gargantuan. Several tons of feathered chicken meat with the body of a little girl. Resting on top of it, as she has on her finger, or with her finger in her mouth, tasting a small pond of shining water. This is a basin of wisp water, naturally forming magical essence. This is what elves drink to become sorcerers, to become elves. Dropping an artifact into the wisp water would enchant it. Oh, and also Silky's there.
Silky?
Hello?
Hey.
Silky?
Hi.
Oh my gosh!
Hi, guys.
What a coincidence! No,
Where have you been?
that's a great question.
I've just been here, taking a sippy, seeing what's
Taking a
up.
sippy.
Yeah.
We got into a lot of shit and God, come on.
Oh.
I mean,
my
what took you
gosh.
guys so long?
So long. Why are you even coming up here? How did you come up here? There's no path from.
We
There's no-
went by your hometown and we didn't see you.
Yeah.
I've just been walking. What are you guys talking about?
Okay. That's magic. Magic, I guess.
Yeah?
Can I get So I took a health potion from Dorian, right? Can I? It's empty. It's an empty bottle. Can I bottle some of this wisp water?
Just moving on from
Hmm.
Silky's arrival.
Magic? Question mark?
Magic? Question mark?
I will say, if you do bottle it, so basically how the wisp water works is that it has one charge. You can use it to take an unattuned item and attune it. This will basically awaken its enchanted properties. However, or like you said, you can keep it and use it later. However, that will consume its charge. So once
Oh,
you
it will
do,
consume its charge to bottle it or to use it.
you can bottle it and use it later, like bring it with you. Like, oh, okay, like I got something I don't quite want to use yet, so let bottle it. However, once you do that, it becomes normal water. So I believe just to tutorialize you, Dyron, you do have that crystal mace that is unattuned, and Zomi, you have that dream catcher that is unattuned.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you can dip either of those things into the wisp water. That will awaken its enchanted properties. However, you can only do one. Or you can bottle it up and use it later. You can discuss it, take some time and discuss amongst yourselves what you would like to do. In the meantime,
Silky, darling.
you are approached by a man with slicked black hair, a gold monocle, a single chin strap with elegant purple robes. He's a noble.
He goes, oh, they said your name was Silky, darling.
Yeah, that's my name.
And they know you. I'm sorry. Rupert Ryan. It's nice to meet you, but it's even better to meet me, dear.
Hi, Rupert.
Hello. What brings you up here? No pool of wisp water?
I mean, I just wanted to taste it. I've been hearing stories all about it, though.
Yes, they say if you drink, but 2 handfuls, I believe, it will enchant and mutate your body to become that of an elf. It is the exact ritual that the elves use to, matter of fact, become sorcerer. So the story goes.
Is it, like, true? Like a true story?
Possibly. I've never met an elf, have you, darling?
I don't think so. Oh, wait, yes, I have. I think. If I'm not mistaken.
Hold on. Was it an elf here on ground, or was it an elf from the kingdoms in the sky? 2 very different cultures.
I mean, I think they were in Glockmont.
Oh, yes. So. They've left the sky kingdoms behind, darling, and probably more of half elves, you see. Elves have been around a long time. You see, the elves in the castle in the skies have the ritual, and they have the culture of, enchantment. Sorcery. They get a little, as the kids say, freaky with it.
What? Soul like whips back around. What?
Beef and Soul are having like a quick conversation as to who should use this pool, and you two are just talking about something, and we're like trying to figure out what we're doing, and we just hear freaky with it, and we're like, huh?
Their heads just whip around.
Yeah, we're like, what?
No, yes. I'm sure you've seen the Red Thunder and the Clouds. Yes, the twin princes are at war. One prince harnessing destruction, the other prince harnessing creation. But both seem to be fixated on one root cause wild magic. Fascinating. So many people are so fixated on understanding, controlling, taming magic, but it is the elven sorcerers that thrive in chaos. Deliciously interesting.
Pardon my perception, but young Silky, from your garb, you're a cleric by trade, no?
Yeah.
Truly! And what is it you serve? Is it giant or dragon?
I'd say dragon.
A dragon, truly. Oh, what domain? Your nature? Oh, life.
I'm nature for sure.
Nature.
I was just talking to a fish.
Oh, truly. Are they good conversationalists? I've never spoken with an animal.
He wanted some berries. That was interesting, I would say.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. So, have you ever spoken to a crow?
I've not yet. Are they interesting?
The very awfully sassy. Awfully sassy. Quite the attitude on them. Matter of fact, whenever you hear a crow call, do you know what it means?
I don't know. What does it mean?
It means they are talking knives into your back. Yes, crows love gossip. They love gossip. Constantly talking smack. You should have heard what he said about my mustache. Oh, the things crows get up to.
Can I have a visualization of his mustache?
Yes, he has this kind of this very thin mustache on his sides, and this, it's more of a chin strap, but it's a pointed chin strap, like a downwards triangle.
So, kind of like Zeppeli?
Yes, very Zeppeli. Yes, he's very Zeppeli.
Okay. Just trying to visualize why they would insult his mustache.
Crows love talking shit.
Crows do indeed love
I didn't know
talking
they were
shit.
built like that.
Dude, have you ever heard them? Those motherfuckers, like, every time you turn their... Like, you look at them, they don't make a sound. Then you turn them back and they go...
Ah! Your shoes raggedy! Ah! What shoe she got in a casket? Ah!
Well, after much deliberation, I think we still haven't decided on which to attune to, so I think we're gonna end up bottling it for later.
Okay, all right. That's a decision. All right. So walking over to the pond, bending down, you take the empty bottle, cork it, add bottle of wisp water to your inventory.
Got it.
I thought bottling it made it no longer wisp
Why
water.
are you so far away?
I was.
Sorry, it just sounded like you just like, got it.
No, I thought I was still unclear about that. I thought it was like after we used it, it was just water, but I'm not
No,
sure.
as I understand, you can bottle it, and then you like whatever you've collected is the wisp water, and then the lake or pond or whatever we're getting it from just turns back into normal water. But we can like drop whatever's in the bottle onto something to attune it. That's what I'm understanding.
That's right, but the pond itself becomes mundane water now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So-
You're
the
holding on
pond
to it, so you
itself.
better not, dude.
Don't drop it.
What?
Is that what you're telling me?
The multiples like red long circles and arrows pointing to. Yo, bro, who is this, bro? How'd they get here?
Where did they come from?
Did you
Rob?
come
Who is
from,
this
man?
guy?
Did you see it?
Literally,
The apparition?
like, did you see it? Oh, it's just like, why does it mean? Why doesn't my marking stay? Oh, they do. I'm
Doesn't-
just stupid.
This guy.
Some people. Okay. Well, if you three are all acquainted, Selke,
Yes?
would you like to accompany me to Barmos, and you two could perhaps play catch up? They're my
Sure.
bodyguards, you see. Oh, splendid, darling. I can already tell we're gonna get away just swimmingly. Come, it's getting late, dears. We'll have to set up camp soon.
You know, Silky, this guy, he's a little off his cuckoo, but he's honestly, he's kind of strong. So let's he's also paying us. You know, we got the
He's
quest.
paying you?
Yeah. Don't worry. You may have joined a little after all of the excitement and didn't have to do anything, but hey, we'll still give you a cut of the money, okay? Don't you worry, Silky.
I mean, I don't need any. I'm good as is. I'll
Okay.
have my flowers and my
I'll hold on to your
carrots.
money for you then. Just stick by my side, okay, Silky?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Alright. So I imagine Silky can, like, run with the horses just as quickly, with no problem.
No,
Yeah.
I'm just on top of the horses, clearly.
No. Flies? No, you're a
She-
chicken.
She climbs onto the horse, and the horse whispers like motivation into her ear, which makes her run faster. That's how it works.
Yes. She speaks to the horses the entire time, and as the horses are huffing and puffing their way across the...
it's,
and she's just like, so, do you ever like to eat carrots or apples more?
I'm personally more of a celery girl, but hey, you guys seem to be.
Celery.
The horse just looks towards Silky and just, like, gives her a disappointed, can you be quiet?
Right.
As they're
Can you do
carrying
the sound that horses
all-
do? I can't do it because my mic won't pick it up. Thank
Or
you.
whatever the fuck it is, I don't know.
No, you did it. Thank you.
As you guys make your way down the hill, it's getting really late. And you're getting really tired. However, Barmos is only 4 hours away. You can keep pushing ahead and get exhaustion, or you can camp here. Your choice.
I vote that we camp here because don't we have to hit a checkpoint at some point with Divine Flame? I'd rather not be exhausted during that.
I don't actually know if Barmos is being, like, checked by the Divine Flame. I don't remember.
Well, I thought that's what.
Because I know
Um,
between Duder and Glockmon is the Divine Flame's, like, territory, right? So
Yeah,
Louisville
I
is
thought that's
under the
what-
protection and such. Yes, I'm pretty sure between,
Dorian
like...
was saying.
Did he mention that? I might have missed it.
I thought
He-
he mentioned something about.
He did mention it. Yeah, he did mention it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, because Beef has not been as far west as Barmos before, so he's not had much of a run, and he doesn't know the extent of the Divine Flame's influence, nor does he particularly care.
Okay.
So, yeah, I think we should rest regardless, though, even if we
Can I
encounter the Divine
cast
Flame.
light cantrip?
You want to cast light? What are you casting light on?
It has to be on something.
Oh,
Yeah.
it could be a ball of light or on something, I think.
I think, yeah.
But
Either or.
it just has to stay there if it's a ball of light. Let me see.
It could be like a little campfire, basically, right?
That's another spell, but I will say you can probably like take a stick, put the ball light like on the top of the stick, and wield it like a radiant torch,
torch?
like a torch. Yeah, just hold
Okay.
it like a use like a torch.
Yeah. I would
So
like
I'm-
to do that. I was thinking like leaving it just on the ground, like a campfire would just sit there, you know? Just as
Oh,
a
like
ball of
just
light.
use use the lights as the lights
Yeah.
from a campfire.
I feel like at that point we might as well just make a campfire, because then we can also get warmth
Okay,
from
well-
the fire.
All right, dude. All right, whatever.
Let's see, what do I
Make me
got?
obsolete, brah.
What do I got? I got shit, actually. I just realized I have a shield that I never equip. I have a maul. I have paper that I would rather not burn. I don't have anything to make a campfire on me, and we didn't really go and get provisions. I kind of just I asked our benefactor here if he had provisions, and he said, "Oh, I can leave any time." So I assume he has enough for camping.
So we're going with the ball of light.
How unprepared our adventurers are. for adventuring. How incredible.
Okay, so first off, let's go over the plan. How are we setting up camp? Are we going to be gathering wood? Are we going to be casting a spell? Are we just going commando and not going with the fire? What's the plan here? Let's figure that out.
Silky, do you have anything that could produce a flame of some sort?
I can make water.
That would be the opposite of our solution. Okay.
Then no.
Soul, you don't happen to have any, like, I don't know, stones we could clack together to make a spark, or...
I have some rope that we could kind of use to start. Like, I could cut up some rope as fire starter, but I just
well,
I just have,
we
like,
can get. We're in a forest.
and
We
a crowbar.
No, definitely couldn't do that. I think. You see, Beef has camped out many a time on his own, but he always had provisions with him to create his spark of fire. He's not so much a Boy Scout, so I was gonna suggest we could use the rope to, like, create a little, like, contraption of like, tension to, like, spin a stick. But that's, like, Boy Scout level of like, nature and survival knowledge, and Beef really just knows his way around. He doesn't necessarily know how to survive. He's just made his way a route, but he doesn't have those provisions right now, so I think... We're fucked?
Most likely.
Ball. Ball of light. Survival? Can I start a fire?
Absolutely.
With some sticks?
Yeah.
I'll
Go
gather
ahead
some
and-
sticks.
So, first off, roll survival to go locate sticks.
Oh, guys, I can really lie. I have a 0.
For survival, I'm not much better, I'm
15.
being honest.
A 15. As you delve into the dark woods, eventually, with enough time, you do come across enough sticks, twigs, and even some pine cones, some just dry, dead leaves to use as fire starter and also fuel. With that, you have everything you need to build yourself a basic bonfire.
All right.
Well, we've got the materials. How do we light it?
Well,
You've ever put a stick in your hand and like rubbed it really fast against another stick? Why don't you try that?
This sounds like a lot of work. See, I normally just have, like, flint or something I can, like, get a good spark out of. I was kind of hoping we would also have something to get a good spark out of, but I don't want to, like, damage our weapons or anything. So, I suppose if we could spin a stick in the pit to try and heat it up enough, but that's gonna take quite a bit of effort.
yep, it will. But if you would like to do it, it's a survival check.
Alright, well, I put sufficiency in my survival for a reason. That's gonna be a 10.
10, as you take a stick and you see a small spark flash.
Spark!
Nothing else. If you'd like to try again, you can make another survival check.
Can I try? Can I try helping? Can I help him?
This is really tiring to do. Yeah, here, you take over.
Me? Okay, yeah.
Okay, all right.
How else do you
how
expect
many-
to help? What do you wait? What was your expectation for helping?
Taking one on the
I
opposite
don't
end
know,
and just
cutting
also
bits
doing
of rope.
Well, we
Wait,
don't
if it's
need
a rope
more.
and also like
We don't need more like
Starter?
fuel. We just need because we have sticks and pine cones and such. Those are great fuel already. We don't need more fuel. We just need some more elbow grease, some more effort. But Beef here, as beefy as his muscles may be,
Can I spark some of my tools maybe if they're the right kind of metal?
Sure, you can try. Yeah, you just like you have 2 daggers, right? You have 2 daggers.
Yeah, I have 2 daggers, but I also have thieves' tools.
These tools are more of like lock picking precision tools. That's like
Okay.
yeah, that's like
And a
right.
crowbar.
And a crowbar. And
okay,
a crowbar. as
wait, a
well.
crowbar. Crowbars are usually made of steel, you know.
I could
Maybe
do
you
a
could
I could do a dagger and the
spark it.
crowbar and see if that does anything.
Yeah, sure. Roll survival.
MacGyver. 17.
17. Taking taking your crowbar and just scratching off the metal shavings with a dagger. With a spark. A small orangish light is emanating from the fire. It slowly builds as you look at it. Fire's starting, but it's really slow. And the night is getting colder and colder. Ooh, 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 ooh. The owls call into the somber night. The fire's not quite started yet, though. As some time passes, though, the flames do rise and envelop you. He goes, "Oh, nice work, darling. Nice work indeed."
I really didn't think that would work.
As Rupert is and has been flipping through and reading a book, this entire time. His tent is and has been set up this entire time. As he reads a book into the night. Next up, making camp. Now, a long rest is 8 hours, which is 4 2-hour shifts, making sure people keep watch. We're not attacked. So, that brings the question. Who's doing what? Who's doing watch? In what order? Decide amongst yourselves.
Can I take not first watch since I still have
Since I
poison?
was already
I'm
here,
still hurt.
why don't I take first watch? Since I also didn't have to fight with you guys.
You know, that would be really nice. I would appreciate that, Silky.
Yeah.
Now, who's taking the second shift, though?
I suppose I would, since Soul here did get poisoned earlier.
Well,
Yeah,
it'd be best to
and
sleep that
beef-
off, huh?
Beef pushed the venom out of me.
I'd say
Pushed
more
the venom
pounded
out
the
of you?
Vendom. I'd say, like, punched your chest really hard until eventually it just kind of squelched out. I don't know, like popping a big pimple or something.
And also, phrasing, because there's been kind of an implication built over the past couple of sessions. Maybe pounding the venom, probably in the right
Okay,
wording here.
At least I described it, so it wasn't that.
You know.
Two bros chilling in a
Hot
hot
tub.
tub.
5 feet apart, is there not?
Okay, so, and
Yeah, I'll
then...
take third watch then.
And I assume fourth watch won't be covered by our benefactor, so who wants to wake up again?
I don't mind keeping watch, darlings.
Oh, really? Would you?
Oh no, the morning moon is quite beautiful. I also do like to keep my employers on their toes. So, consider it a test of some sort. In case I do hear something, I do expect you to be right up and early. But
How
alive.
reassuring.
Yep.
Alrighty then. I suppose we have that covered. In that case, Good night.
Good night, darling. As Rupert closes his book, crawls into his tent, and goes to sleep. Silky, you're the first watch.
Yes.
As the moon rises over the party, it's early into the night. I'd like you to roll perception.
Oh. 11.
An 11?
Yes.
As you sit out and watch into the dark, once again, woo-hoo! Woo-hoo! Owls hoot into the night. The moon slowly rises. As you look out into the dark, a shadow is suddenly cast over the moonlight. As you gaze up, you hear brushing through the trees, a large passing of wind. As you look up, you see it. The shadow of a dragon just passed overhead.
Is that supposed to be happening?
Dragons, despite being one of the before I go into this, roll history.
Oh my god, this dice has to be weighted on the wrong scale. I got an 8 again.
An 8. You don't know much about the dragons, but you do know that they have recently stopped being more seen by mortals on the ground, but with the elves' war in the skies. Them flying this close to the ground is unheard of. This generation, at least. Very rare sight.
Can I ask, in tents, where is everyone? Like, where is everybody sleeping in correlation to each other?
Beef is west, Sol is north, and Rupert is east.
Swamp South. Okay. So nobody's close by to the other, where if I was to be like, hey, tap tap, hey,
No.
the others wouldn't hear it.
That would be up to a perception check.
By them or by me?
By them.
I'd like to, as quietly as a 2-ton chicken can, skitter over towards Beef and try to wake him.
Okay. You roll over and tap Beef. Beef, you feel feathers tapping alongst your leg as you sleep in your tent.
I'm gonna like reach to itch it.
You scratch your leg.
Hey, wake up! Come on, dragon!
Dragon.
I saw a dragon.
You saw what?
I saw a dragon.
A dragon.
A dragon. It
You
flew
sure?
above us. Yeah. They're not supposed to do that, right?
I have a bit of a hard time believing you. There hasn't been dragons around for a while. Why would a dragon be here?
Why wouldn't a dragon be here?
Well, cause just I don't know. Is it my shift time? Is that why you woke me?
No, I just thought maybe you should check out the dragon.
Check
Or
it
maybe
out.
see-
How? Is it here?
Or maybe if you could see it at all.
I'm gonna like glance up into the sky.
Just the moon is hanging overhead. There's no sign of a dragon.
Yeah, no. I think if a dragon was here, we'd probably hear it. Silky, I'm just gonna head back to sleep.
Okay.
I'll very sadly drag my feet as I leave his Tent.
I'm sorry to not believe you, but it's a little far-fetched.
Why did you get an accent?
Forgive me, darling. I don't mean to ignore your. I don't fucking know.
Frankly, darling, I don't give a damn.
Yeah. You see, darling, I really couldn't give two shits.
Dragon
Oh.
D's.
Oh, a dragon sighting, you say? Yes, I too like to drag these nuts across your face.
Okay. Silky, nothing else happens along your shift. Just a cold, somber night in Barmos.
Then I will skitter over towards Soul's tent.
Wait. No, wait.
Oh,
Wait. No. Beef is second. Right?
I'm the one to the west, you said.
No, who's second in the turn list? I forgot.
That would be,
Is that you
what
or
the
is that
fuck
Soul?
was his name? Dorian. Rupert Dorian, our
Dorian's second?
our
I thought
benefactor.
you
Yeah,
were
he's.
second.
I'm west. Dorian is east, right? No, he's north. Wait, fuck.
Oh
Wait,
my
no.
God.
I'm west. Soul is north.
I'm at
Rupert is
the-
east.
The shift order. The shift order.
I'm next
Beef
in the
is
shift
next.
order.
Okay, okay. That's what I was asking.
That's why I asked when you woke me up if it was my turn yet.
Okay.
Okay.
I will skitter over to
Sorry.
Beef's tent instead,
Sorry.
actually.
I'm a little. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Beef, you are
Beef.
welcome, myself.
Oh,
Beef.
God.
It's your turn.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll get up and
I'm
take
just gonna
my
take his
watch.
tent.
Okay.
Just okay.
I just take your tent.
The whole thing.
Yeah, my tail's just
You
sticking
sit
out
on
of
it
the
and
tent.
it's like turns into a nest.
Okay. Beef. I'd like you to roll a perception check.
Okay. That's gonna be a 7. Swallow already, Gunky. Damn.
Cookie.
Exactly.
As you stand watch, nothing happens. Yeah, it's a uneventful shift, but you have time to think to yourself if you'd like. Reminisce on something if you'd like.
I'm gonna take out the card.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm just gonna look at it for a while. I really don't understand why I have this card. And I'm not really curious about it, but I don't really have the feeling to get rid of it either, which is strange. I don't normally carry these things with me. And it's just one card, it's not even a whole deck, so why do I still have this? What could this mean? That's all the more mental anguish Beef needs.
Okay. Think on the card. Besides that, thinking on the tarot card, the Emperor, the man sitting on his throne, you realize that as you pull it out, it's upside down. As you think on it, put it back. Besides that, nothing else happens on your shift.
Sick. Alrighty, I gotta go wakey the other one. Trot myself over to Soul's tent. Give him a very hefty shake.
Okay. Soul, you are awoken by Beef.
Oh, is it my turn?
Yep, I'm going back to bed.
Okay.
I want to make my way over to my tent just to see it, like, consumed by this chicken.
I love the idea of everyone carefully setting up their tent. Meanwhile, Silky just takes the things for her tent, throws it onto the ground, and then just like scoops, like sits down on it. like a chicken.
Yes.
Well, I
Nest
mean,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a nest. I don't sleep in a bed. I don't fit.
Well, considering Silky took my tent and her tent isn't assembled, I'm gonna have to take Soul's
Um,
spot.
I'm just imagining if you didn't take Soul's spot, if you just like took my camp supplies and just wrapped yourself in the tent.
No, I think I'd like something probably little more protected against the elements. You're fine. You're a big fucking chicken.
I got feathers.
Exactly.
Soul, you are awoken for your shift.
Oh, okay. Am I rolling perception?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll perception, Soul.
No,
Oh, I
you're
got a
actually
nat
gonna
one.
roll.
A nat
you're gonna
1
roll Keep
as
that one.
you
We are not perceiving.
stand. You stand watch outside the forest. You're tired, warm.
Damn.
Nothing else happens. It's an easy
Still
watch.
recovering
As
from being
hours-
poisoned.
Yeah, as hours pass by, you turn around and you find yourself not anywhere near the camp.
Oh no.
Wandered away somehow.
You find yourself in the middle of towering cloud-scraping trees in the pitch-black Barmos forest. As wind blows once again, not even the howls hoot this late into the night, but excuse me, but wolves.
Oh my god!
I agree. That cookie's coming back up to say hello.
You rapid fired that shit.
As owls don't hoot, but wolves do prowl this late into the night. And you don't know where you are, Soul.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Can I make can I see if there's like footprints from when I walked away from camp?
Roll a survival check.
17.
17? Yes, you do see a set of footprints leading to your position deep in the thicket, somehow in the dead of night. And they do lead you back to camp. Somehow you wandered, far west past Beef's camp, down the hill.
Oh, is it still my turn to keep watch, or did I wander far enough?
Yeah, you wandered far enough for it to be the next watch.
Okay, I'll wake up, Rupert.
As you motion Rupert's tent to wake him up, he's not there.
I'm gonna quickly run to Dyrant, but also pat Soki on the way to wake up. Immediate panic.
Huh?
Rupert's gone?
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone. It's time for a shift, and I want to go, and he's gone. And I'll admit that I accidentally wandered off camp because I was so sleepy, but when I came back, it was time for a shift, and he's gone.
Maybe he just needs to take a piss.
I mean, Pete.
Well,
I'm just imagine.
well,
Oh, piss girl, I mean pee.
I just imagine like maybe Silky's like really vulgar, but just doesn't
Correct yourself.
doesn't let it. Yeah.
Fuck, I mean darn.
Dang it.
do we see his footprints anywhere?
Roll perception.
A 14.
14. Yes, you do see the healed footprints leading further east past his tent.
He's
Uh,
wearing
I guess-
heels in dirt? On dirt?
Oh
He's
yeah.
flamboyant AF. What did you expect?
I feel like that'd be a little hard to walk because, like, your heel would kind of sink in every step, right?
Yeah, but he's built different. He's built different.
He's just the goat like that. Okay.
I guess I'll follow them.
Okay. You follow the footprints creeping into the underbrush, following them forward. Eventually, you see a bluish light emanate from a thicket of trees and the silhouette of a man in robes. He's speaking, but you don't quite hear everything he says. It appears to be Rupert, but if you'd like, you can try eavesdropping.
Oh yeah, I'll try eavesdropping. I got good stealth.
All right,
Yeah, I'll
roll
leave that
stealth.
to you.
22.
22. Okay. You creep into the underbrush, start stepping carefully as your center of gravity is lowered, stepping over the fragile sticks and branches so you don't make too much noise. As you creep through the shadows, you peek over and you see Rupert in his flamboyant glory. In his hand is a orb, and in the orb is the silhouette of a cloaked figure. Would you like to listen in?
Yeah, I'll listen in.
Okay, roll perception.
15.
15.
And you are several days late.
Oh, don't be such a bore, darling. That attitude doesn't suit you.
Rupert, how many times must we discuss this? Our punctuality only succeeds success. Your lack of commitment is noted by the council.
Oh, darling. The council and themselves know nothing of magic. And despite you being so intertwined, you don't seem to understand either. Improvisation and arts is the essence of magic. After all, I'm only a couple hours away right now.
Then make your way here.
Oh, I shall. I shall. In due time. I met some interesting figures, though. You know, they may be interested in perhaps joining our cause.
They? Who are they?
I'm glad you asked. I think I may have come across the paths of, shall we say,
He reaches into his cloak and he pulls out something. A card.
another dragon touched as well? Oh, yes, darling. The play is reaching its climax. Maybe. They must prove themselves to the council. Oh, and they shall. They shall. Or they'll try dying. Either way, this will be interesting for the both of us. Then you do well to keep them safe. As if that's my job. If they're protected by the dragons, we need not worry. And as long as you do stay in touch with your divine flame friends, then indeed, I think that Marin fellow will reach his potential as well. Indeed.
We will discuss this more in person.
Indeed we shall, dear. Goodbye, and, tell Mortix I said hello, won't you? If I'm not so punctual, then he's rather non-existent.
I'll think about it.
Oh, do ponder it indeed, darling. Ta! It's time for my watch.
As he lowers his hand, the orb disappears into dust as he turns and makes his way for camp. Walking towards you guys. Which means he might be seeing you soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna skitter. Sorry, I'm gonna skitter back to the camp.
Okay, with a 22, you do make your way simply with the camp. The others do see you coming, and you guys can take that as a signal to go back, and you guys head back to camp. As you make it back to camp, the fire is dim. The sun is almost a slight orangish color as time passes eventually. Oh, I'm sorry, darlings. Did something happen? You're all away.
No, I just like stumbled off of camp and I came back. It's your time to, like I slept walk to like that direction. I point in the opposite direction, and I managed to trace my way back. But sorry, guys, I guess it's the venom.
Yes, it will have effects on your brains. How are the hallucinations faring?
Hallucina what now?
No. Due time, dear. You would do well to go back to sleep, though, in case the hallucinations do prop up.
Yeah. I guess I just need more rest.
Of course. You too as well. Soul seems to be okay. You can go back to bed. I'll take things from here.
I'm just imagining my chicken ass just going right to bed already.
I too am just like resting my head.
Okay. As the night continues on, night falls. As night turns to day and hours pass by, you all finish your rest. Go ahead. Take a long rest. Restore any lost hit points and lost spell slots. As morning rises, the fire is dim once more. The sun is, in your eyes. Soul, you're the first to awake. What do you do?
I'll go out and make sure that Rupert's there.
Yeah, he's just sitting around camp. His stuff is already packed. And he's ready to leave.
Wow, you are efficient.
This isn't my first cross-country adventure.
Yeah, I'll wake everyone up and I'll get packing.
Yes. Very well. You do well. I've already taken the liberties of packing up all my things in camp, so I'll leave the rest to you, and we can be going to Barmall.
Right. I'll wake up Beef and Silky.
Good
Hey
morning.
guys. Yeah, Rupert's already packed and ready to go, so I guess we better hustle.
Oh, well, lucky him.
Yeah, he seems to have his life together or something. I don't know.
We just woke up. You can't compare it to us. We were sleeping so soundly. He had all that time looking over us to pack. It's not fair. Alright. We gotta go to Barmos, so let's get this stuff packed up.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll make sure the fire is put out. Wouldn't want to start wildfires now.
All right. Smokey the Bear's gonna fucking kill you. Okay, yeah.
Puts out the fryer, dips out the oil.
It wouldn't be Smokey, it would be me.
With enough time having passed, yes, you set up camp, smother the fire, and now you're all ready to head out. The around you is tall, skyscraper-like trees. But, alas, the route path does keep going down into the town of Barmouth.
Yes. Anything you would like to do before we head out, or are we all ready?
As long as we can get out from this forest finally.
Oh, yes, I do expect
Nothing
it.
wrong with a little bit of a forest.
Yeah, I'm sure you, the druid, would love to stay in here. As a
I'm
matter of
a
fact,
druid.
hey, you're a cleric.
Yeah, what the
Fuck.
fuck?
You play
Sorry.
too many druids, man.
I have
Sorry, you, the life cleric, or the nature cleric, would, I'm sure, love to be in this forest for longer. But you see, I don't like the bugs and the birds and the frogs and everything that's around here
I
as
don't like the birds and the
much.
bees.
There are bees, are there?
Are you allergic?
No, they just can't. Yeah, you know, bugs tend to look at me and they go, tasty. So,
Bees don't eat.
Bees are pollinators.
yes, I'm well aware of that. I know, and frankly, as long as I can just keep moving along, they don't tend to bother me. I don't think there's bees here, though, so I think we're all right. I'm just,
There are giant
Happy to
wasps.
you know,
Oh, those are bad.
I could have done without that information. Thank you very much. I think that I would like to move on a little faster now.
You seemed effective against the spiders. I thought you'd be ready to handle a couple of wasps.
Spiders are big pushovers, okay? They can look at me with as many eyes as they want. I'm not much to look at. But, you know, that just utterly irritates me. That's just how strong such a small, or in that case, big creature could bite or sting you, and I'm not a fan of it, you know? It really irritates for a long, long time, okay? One thing that I've always loved about Dropther, it's so cold up there, no bugs ever want to touch me.
I guess there
Aren't
aren't
you
many
fun?
bugs there. There's a lot of you have to coexist with a lot of bugs while being in a circus, so they don't really bother me.
How lucky for you. I think that we should still get ourselves a move on and be quick about it.
Undoubtedly, darling. Come along! Barmas is... well, see for yourself. As Rupert continues forward, and just over the horizon, he beckons your gaze, pointing towards. As the giant roof path goes down, you see now apart large these roads forming bridges. There it is, the city of Barmas, built alongst a river, using these gargantuan roots as a bridge, as land, the foundation of the town. The famous giant water mill that basically powers the entire city, using the river that blows through these roots. As these buildings are interlocked and connected through gargantuan trees and roots, before you is the magical town of Barmas, a town that never sleeps. To your south, you see that there is indeed a giant lake, where these roots all kind of sink down into and kind of dig into, kind of drawing hydration from. It is the Barmas Lake. To your north is mountains, or more of these roots, that are so large in size that they form mountains. It is only an hour away.
Oh. We're coming up on Barmas.
The journey is almost at an end, darling. No thanks to these horses, no doubt. Come along now. Following Rupert, descending down, about an hour goes by. Will it be in silence? Anything anyone would like to say or share? Or were you ready to just get to Barmas?
Sorry, are you for sure that there's a checkpoint of the Divine Flame? Or was that...
Oh no, we passed that a long time ago, darling. Do you remember the spiders?
Oh. What?
Oh yes, those spiders
The
have been the spiders have been terrorizing those roads for weeks now. I decided that, well, you two seemed capable, so we took the path with the spiders instead of the Divine Flame. Therefore, I decide between gargantuan venomous spiders and crazed radical knights. I choose the spider.
Okay. Well,
The
then I
knights
guess
haven't
we're
been
just...
that half bad towards me, though.
No doubt, darling, no doubt. You are sweeter than a honeyed pie. Come along now.
Yeah, Suki, I'm kind of wanted by a lot of people.
Well, why would you want to be wanted?
No,
wouldn't
I'm
you
not
wanna be
wanted
wanted?
like that. Like, if the people that stake their claim over me, see me communicating with the Divine Flame, they're going to kill me.
I do love the well, I don't mind the police, and then Soul just walks over. I am a convicted felon.
I'm a want. Yeah, I
There
am
is a-
on a hit list.
No, don't call the police. I got a warrant.
The Yakuza is coming for my kneecaps.
Yeah, unfortunately, Suki, no matter your experience, I am a wanted man by a lot of, what's the word? Like, when people are against each other, a lot of conflicting people. A lot of conflicting
that was not
forces.
the word I was thinking of when you said
A lot of
war.
I mean, there is a war going on, but I'm not involved in that. Wait, I might be involved in that too, but that's besides the point.
You're involved in a lot of bad stuff, huh?
Not by my will. Okay, they kind of rocked up and said, "We own you now." So let's just try to avoid the Divine Flame where we can.
Yeah.
Walking down the hill eventually, as your conversation ends, the creaking of the gargantuan windmill as it turns through the water. People pass by en route, and Dorian nods to them, beckons them, salutes them. They seem to know him around this town. Notably, though, you do see that the citizens within Barmos all have variations of mutations. Some of them have longer ears. Some of them have oddly colored, glowing eyes. Some of them have stronger jaws and more refined muscles. Some of them are a mix of all of those. Animal parts mismatched. Barmos is a magical hub, and with it, the denizens are mutated by that magic. But likely so, it is less of the bodily changes and more of the mental changes. Historically, culturally, across all of Utoria, the denizens of Barmos are known of being odd. As you continue making your way through town, you make your way across a large root bridge. Its tiny roots and branches combine together, forming a curved arch and a hand walkway with these tiny sconces, these torches with a greenish light emanating from them. As Rupert turns around on his horse and goes,
Well, darlings, I think this is where we will part ways.
Right, do we have to bring these horses all the way back to Dutor? Or...
Eventually, I believe you have, 7 more days, but So I wouldn't be worried about it. They're under the Ryan name. And as you know, we can handle a couple of draft fees. So use them for as long as you can. Or you won't. Assuming you can keep them alive in these wild lands.
Cool. I guess this is where we part ways. It was nice talking to you.
Oh, it was an absolutely splendid journey. And I do look forward to seeing you all again. Perhaps someday. Our paths will cross again, I don't doubt it, darling. But alas, my friends are expecting me. So, I must be off before they get ornery. Alas, it was splendid seeing you again, and oh! I'm so forgetful. Before I go, he reaches into his satchel and he just takes out a little coin purse and he tosses it over to Beef.
Oh, sorry. Well, I'll take it.
How many coins are in the coin purse?
200.
Well, since Silky so graciously said that she doesn't want a paycheck, I'll split it 100 between me and Soul.
All right. Both of you add 100 princes. There's also another thing within the pack. It's a quill. It glints and shimmers. It seems like it's magical. The arcane energy of it is very potent. It's an artifact that has been attuned already. Ta, darlings, I must make my exit now. I do hope to see you again soon. Take care. Goodbye. As he rotates on his horse and makes his way through Barmos, heading south. You are left there. Soul and Beef, you have 100 princes. Beef, you have an arcane quill.
I see.
Is there any way to inspect what it does? Like, can Beef inspect what it does?
Yes, you can roll an Arcana check. Try to determine its effect.
Oh, can I?
You can too, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not very good at Arcana, so.
Yeah, I was
I'll leave it up
waiting
to-
for Beef, but I can too. 15.
A 15? Looking at it, it's weird. It's a quill that you can hear ink dripping, but there's no ink visible on it. It's a quill that can reveal the hidden meaning in a message.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure it wasn't like recording us or anything. Like we're not being tapped.
No. With this quill, there is basically there is Thieves' Cant, and then there is other codes used that don't apply to Thieves' Cant. Basically what this means is, the many hands will have quests. They won't be direct. With this quill, it will actually translate their true meaning. And you'll be able to take up more jobs from the many hands.
You know what? This would have been really helpful before we sat in a field. A weather request from the many hands.
Yeah, that was it.
Now that I know we're not tapped, can I just tell them everything that I eavesdropped on?
Yeah,
With Rupert
Yeah.
about how he also has a card and.
Yeah, you can fill them in. You can fill them in a more dramatic way. You can kind of like RP it a little bit if you want to do that, or if you'd rather just I tell them.
I just fill them in. Like, guys, I overheard some crazy shit and you're not gonna believe it. Side swipe transition.
No. Yes, Soul fills them in. So I would like you, because there are some very important details he noticed, but I want to also make sure that you guys are taking proper notes.
Yes.
Soul, what are you filling them in on? Be precise.
Okay. Sorry, there's a lot going on during that time. Main thing is that he also has a card, and that seems really important. Like, because we kind of dismissed it as, like, maybe someone put it in our... Like, we dismissed it, but, like, guys, he also has a card. And it seems like it's way bigger. And something about us either coming up to the challenge or dying, trying something. But yeah. He also has a card. And I think these are kind of important, so I don't know. Maybe we should talk more with the many hands. He was talking to someone about it. Being sneaky. I don't know.
See.
He's so proper, it puts me on edge.
Rich people make me feel angsty. Okay, interesting. I think the most notable thing of that is definitely that he also has a tarot card.
Yeah, so
The
these things
rest of
are
that-
important.
Yes. They are.
Something
I pondered
something
this
dragons?
last night.
By the dragons?
Did he say that?
I think so.
Interesting.
Gifted by the dragons?
Interesting.
But I don't know what our cards mean, but I think we've been... We're in for something way over our heads.
I think we've been in for something way over our heads since a giant crystal exploded underneath a lighthouse. Frankly, that is a bit concerning. But honestly, now that we're in Barmas, and now that we're free from this fairly rich sounding and acting and proved to end up being rich man, I think we just need to continue on with our original mission. I don't think we have to worry much about the cards. As far as I know, I haven't been, I don't feel tested. I don't feel like there's someone watching me from every, corner and such. So I think what we gotta do is we gotta continue our search and try to get you out of a little bit less trouble. Because if we get you out of a little bit less trouble, we can actually understand exactly what's going on here. And hopefully someone can explain a little bit to us about these unfortunate happenings. That's what I'm hoping to get out of this.
Yeah.
Because if we don't get any of that, then I probably won't be able to continue my crystal selling business, and I'll have to go home and tell my boys, hey, we gotta figure something else out.
Makes sense.
So that's my goal. That's my hope. I hope that we can just figure it out.
Great. Sounds like a plan.
Beautiful.
I guess,
Well, we're in Barmas. We're in this country of life and various probably animals and flora and fauna. This is Silky's place, I'd say. Silky, anything speak out to you?
No,
Incredible.
this isn't my place. I've never been here
No.
before.
You're right. You are a cleric of nature, so I thought maybe you'd feel something or have some drive.
Is this kind of
guess,
some microaggression?
Is this a stereotype right here?
Your occupation is nature. Surely you would understand how to, graft these things together. I don't know. But, I don't know, man. Just I don't. I see. I don't have much going on with nature, and this whole place is covered in roots and plants and stuff, and it's a pretty cool city.
What
though, I
type
can't
of tree is this made of?
lie. What's the wood made of?
What's this wood?
What's this? What's this? What's this wood?
What can we visit here?
To your west, there is the Barmos Watermill. Very famous, very big. To the north, there is the shop district. Barmos is known for being a magical hotspot, which means that the items you buy here will be brimming with magic, for better or for worse. To the east, there is kind of a more recreation district. There are taverns and also some other like games you can play. Barmos is a place where they don't really wait for specific events or things to play games. They'll just have like carnival games around the streets. To the south is a what is it? That's a good question. To the south is the is more of the river, so there's going to be a lot of fishermen. It's where the lake is to the south.
Okay.
So west is the watermill, north is the shops, east is games and tavern, and south is lake. What do you do?
I want to go east.
Well, I guess.
You wanna go east? Okay.
Okay. As the party starts heading eastward across Barmos, these dirt paths, the grass shifts and dances, react to your presence. It seems happy, as if, yay, new people in town. The town itself is happy to have people visiting. As you continue going down, I'd like you guys to roll perception.
13.
13?
8.
8?
Hold on, I'm grabbing my thing. 21.
21. Beef, you notice, the tavern, which is known as Water the Watermill. And it is a tankard pouring onto the water. Of Barmos. Soul, you notice there's a game for that could be played. There is a half-elf man who, instead of having pointed ears, his ears are drooping down. As they kind of flap like dog ears. Behind him is an assortment of glass bottles. Some of them are different colors. Red, blue, and green. It's a bottle shooting game.
Whoa. Wow.
And Silky, you notice there are people talking in an alleyway. It's an older woman. And she is talking to what sounds like multiple voices. But as you look closer, you notice that she's only talking to one other person, and that person has 2 squirrels on their shoulders. And those squirrels are talking to the older woman.
Okay.
Hey, are you a druid?
As the squirrels stop and they kind of freeze, and they look over at you. And who are you?
I'm Silky. I just came around here. Oh, and
Just like, where are the other two?
They're like 15 feet back, further up the road.
And these are my friends.
Okay.
Hi.
Hello.
Why are you talking to this person, Silky?
She has squirrels.
Oh, that's lovely. Yes.
No, he's the one with the squirrels. I just talked to them. The squirrels say it's a nice day today. As the squirrels. Really? He says he loves your feathers.
Thank you, little guy.
And your sunny demeanor.
Is there anything else to explore?
That's what you
was
notice.
awesome,
I
actually.
don't know, man.
Let's-
I'm gonna.
Let's go back to
I'm
school.
gonna go to
Supplemented by
the
a
games
squirrel.
guy.
You wanna play? Little guy?
Little. I can't wait. I am very little. Yeah. What is the goal? What is this?
Well, you gotta hit as many bottles as you can. Blue bottles are 1 point, green bottles are 2 points, red bottles are 3 points. Hit as many as you can, win a prize!
What are the prizes? This is very important.
There are seemingly 3 prizes. One of the prizes is a small silver buckle. It is a silver buckle. However, it has the capacity for magic. It seems to be unattuned, though. The second prize is a potion, gray and swirling. The third prize is a closed scroll.
I think we go for the
Potion.
scroll.
Scroll. Okay. I guess we'll see how many I get. Yeah, I'll play. How much is it for how many hits?
How many is it for how many hits? What does that mean? What?
Like how many tries?
Oh. Yep, it'll be 10 princes for a try.
Okay. Alright, I'll give it a go.
Alright.
I'll just
that was
see
10
if I
princes?
can get as many.
He hands you a slingshot with a bag of pellets, and he steps aside and goes,
Ready? On your mark! Go!
he claps his hands, and at that, these tiny interdimensional doors show up on the sides of the bottles. They open through a gleaming blue light, and the bottles start moving and shifting into the doors. The blue ones move the slowest, the green ones move a little bit faster, and the red ones are almost too fast to see. You have one try at this. What do you try to do? What do
Is
you-
this gonna be like in athletics?
This is going to be you're going to roll to hit. I think a slingshot is a dexterity-based weapon. Let me check.
Okay. Roll to hit. Okay.
It should be 1d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your dexterity modifier.
Okay. Okay, so +5. $23.
A 23. Using a 23, you take the pellets into the slingshot. Rapid firing shots as you strike, smashing most, if not all, the blue bottles, some of the green bottles, and you even get a red bottle. As you run out of pellets, the bottles slow down, the interdimensional doors closed, and they fade.
Oh! with that total, I could get you something real nice. Well, here you are.
And he hands you a swirling gray potion.
Well, I got the potion.
That's right. You hand the potion, and as you do, it kind of fades in and out of existence. It's almost not there. Drinking this potion will allow you to cast Pass Without a Trace at will 1 time.
Okay.
So I had like Potion of Pass Without a Trace, however you want to abbreviate that.
All right. Nice.
Would you like to give her another go? See how well you can do?
Do either of you guys want to give it a go? It's pretty fun.
I'm not really good at that sort of stuff, personally. Maybe
Yeah, I might
Beef would.
shatter the board that it's on, to be honest.
I think Beef should give it a try.
No, I'm all right. I don't think I'd rather.
What are you,
myself.
Beef? Scared?
No, more unamused. I've never been one to gamble, to be honest.
It's a carnival game.
Yes, and you know that. How could I explain this? Most carnivals are made to make money. They're usually made also to be kind of, illegitimate. I'm surprised that you had the skills to even do the game and win it. I don't really want to
you
try my
calling her
hand on it
bad?
myself.
I mean, him bad?
I just complimented him. Thank you very much. For having the dexterity in order to do it. Now, I don't look like I'm very nimble with my fingers now, do I? I have a big warhammer strapped to my back.
You shouldn't judge a
Just put
book
it
by
down.
its cover, Beef.
I am the book. I've written its pages. I know I'm not going to be able to do this.
That's fine.
I'm
Maybe you'll
good.
surprise yourself.
I'm all right. I'll keep my money to myself.
Well, if you want
Okay.
to try her again, feel free to come back. Thank you for playing.
Thank you, sir.
Of course,
This
of
will
course.
be useful. I guess we can just walk down to a tavern to see what's happening around.
Yeah.
See the quest board.
Yeah.
Sure.
Heading to the tavern, you find the tavern that Beef found, watering the wheel. As you head inside, there is the tavern is in an uproar as a tiny gnome is on a magical floating disc zipping around the tavern, and with him he has a tiny sack. With behind them there is 2 people, an older human man and an elven woman. The woman's in the back, and she is laughing her head off as the man is chasing the gnome on a magical disc with a broom.
Oh, get back here, you varmint! I'm ready. This is the last time you done steal drinks from me. Oh, get your ass back here. I'm wearing on.
And the gnome is with a little sack on a magical disc zipping around the inside of the empty tavern. Eventually he whips through between the man's legs and starts heading for the door. Would you like to do anything? Or are you ducking out of the way? What do you do?
I'll try to stop the gnome.
Okay. I would like you to either make a I'll tell you what, because he's moving so fast, you'll have to use lightning fast reflexes to catch him off his disc. This would be a sleight of hand check.
Okay. 16.
He's 16. You don't get the gnome, but you do get his disc. As you take the arcane disc, ow! slides across the dirt path, as his face is covered in muddy. He's stunned for a moment as he's
Good catch, boy! Come here, you little varmint!
as he scurries his little feet beyond. Anyone like to assist the man, or are you just gonna watch this happen? It's up to you.
Assist the man catching the gnome?
Yes, that's right. Or, I mean, hell, if you want to assist the gnome escape. That's
I feel kind of bad for it.
What? He's stealing.
He's stealing? I thought he was just having fun on the little disc.
No,
No.
he had a little sack, and the man said, "This is the last time you steal from me, you little varmint." And the
Oh,
gnome has been flying
see.
around laughing at the man as he escapes and been taunting him.
Ah, I see. Hey, I'll leave that up to Soul. Could be a redemption arc.
What? I just stopped him. I'm gonna try and stop
Could
him.
be a
again.
further redemptions.
What redemption? I can make a lasso.
Would you like to try? Are you gonna try to lasso the gnome with rope?
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah, I love it. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll a. Make a like dexterity check because you are. So I'll tell you what. Roll a d20. Add your dexterity modifier and your proficiency bonus.
17.
A 17. Good, because that is what the man rolled to thwap the gnome on the head with a broom. Before the man brings the broom down to thwap the gnome, a very tiny rope is lassoed around the gnome's body, and he is pulled off his feet, and he is knocked on the ground, now hogtied. As the sack falls down, and with it, there is several coins, and it seems like an expensive bottle of ale.
Well, alright!
He's as he laughs coyly.
He goes, and you better think twice for stealing from me again, you little shit!
As he takes, as the tavern owner takes the sack full of his goods, and he walks back.
And he goes, thank you for intervening, friends. What's your names?
I'm Soul, and this is Beef and Silky.
Soul, Beef. Oh, you're a big bugger. Silky, alright. My name's Ronald. I own the Water and the Wheel Tavern here in Barbash. You seem new in town. You just walked in?
Yeah.
Well, alright. Well, I mean, hell, don't be a big stranger. Come on in. Come on. Now, I recently opened this here tavern coming from Louisville, if you can't tell from my accent. Now, the old owners done disappeared. Magic trick. So, took over the tavern myself. I was friends with them. Since then, I've been running it. And since then, that damn gnome right there has been making a hell of high water of this here tavern. Comes over every night. I don't mind singing from the bards, but I mind the thaumaturgy. You can hear the singing from all the way in the mountains. I don't care for the noise. I don't care for the lack of earmanship either. But, in a way, it done did me a service. I remember that. So, I'll tell you what. You need a favor from me? Let me know. Alright?
Yeah.
All the way.
I see your wares.
My wares? I got.
Isn't this a shop?
Oh no, is it?
Like the tavern?
Missy, I sell
Oh.
ales and liquors here.
Oh, we got.
Get one.
I'll tell you what. Well, can you drink? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Hey, I tell you what. Maritza, pour me a mead.
The Coming right up, dear. As the elven woman is like wiping away a tear from laughing so hard, and she does pull pour a mead out onto a tankard, and she slides down the table. Ronald takes it from the bar counter, and he hands it to you, Silk, holding it up to you.
Cheers!
Yes. Well, I mean, it's a little early in the morning. What brings you to water in the wheel? Welcome to the tavern.
Oh, we just wanted to see if you had like a quest board or anything.
Oh, that's in the shop district, north of here. I mean, adventurers come by here with all kinds of gossip. Ain't no doubt you can find work. If you want to find an official board, that's the north part of town. If you're just looking for work, I'm gonna know a couple people if you want to come back later in the day.
Well, thanks for that offer. We'll check
Course.
out the board and come back.
Course. Barmos, if you ain't found it already. Weird place. Strange city this is. So, ain't no doubt, walking down the road, hell, you might find the quest that changes your life. That's the part of this city I like. Every day is a new opportunity to turn things around. You get used to the chaos
Fine.
and the thieving gnomes. I have a place here.
That's a fine sentiment. Thank you. And I will see you later, maybe.
Of course. Come back anytime. So, right?
Yeah.
Ronald.
Shakes. He holds out his hand for a shake.
I'll shake his hand.
Shake his hand. He shakes. It's a very strong, formal shake. It's a Louisville shake, right? So he takes your hand and he takes his other hand and kind of clasps yours. And he does a good shake. Ronald. Very strong handshake.
Mm.
Good. Y'all take care. Y'all need a drink? Tell you what, first round's on the house. I appreciate you again.
Okay. That was quite the person. Quite the tavern owner. Very friendly. Owners are quite friendly.
They seem to be high in spirits.
I think I'm coming to like Barmos. I like this.
Seems much more friendly than the tavern at Glockmont.
Well, this harsher folk in Blockmont, but they have their own charm. I guess we can go up to the quest board if there's anything else you guys want to check out.
Yeah, I think that would be a pretty good idea.
Okay, heading north. You guys cross the bridge, heading your way to the northern part of Barmont, finding yourselves in the market square. The market square has this kind of ceiling. These ropes that aren't ropes, but they're vines that raise over the market square, creating a circle. This formation has banners loosely hanging off of them. Each banner having a different vibrant color. Around the market square, there is a thick fog. It's not a white fog, no. It's kind of a reddish crimson color. But some green, some blue. This fog is exhaust from alchemy. Barmos is the home to potion crafting. And yes, you do see it. There are shops galore devoted to herbal research, remedies, but there is indeed just a potion shop. We just called Maxine's Potions. On the far end, there is a quest board. there seems to be 3 quests available right now.
Okay. Where are they?
The first one, you recognize this handwriting. This does seem to be the handwriting dedicated to an official posting from the government of Utoria. With the raising, it reads, with the raising, frequency of wild magic storms, it is no doubt it's dangerous to travel alone. However, recently, in the western province, there's been sightings of a dangerous beast. The head of a goat, the head of a lion, and the head of a snake, roaming around only during wild magic storms. If a group of adventurers were to slay this beast, they would be greatly rewarded, with the reward of 300 princes. Second, it's a posting. It doesn't really read anything. It's a very small posting that says, I just moved into town, and I really need some help moving furniture. Can anyone help me? It's not signed from anyone, but in the bottom right corner, you do see that there's a symbol. A goblet being clutched by multiple hands.
Intriguing.
Is there any princess list?
There's no price that's listed. And the last posting, which simply states, my cousin Eric needs a letter delivered, and needs it delivered soon. Come see me in Watering the Mill. I'd like to talk about it. If any couriers are interested, come find Daryl with a reward of 150 princes. This handwriting is a bit of a shadier job. However, reading it implies that it seems to be something of Oakbeard's men. With these 3 jobs you have read, which one are you going to choose?
Which one strikes your guys' fancy? I'm kind of into the many hands just because we have that pen and they seem to know more about what's going on than anybody does.
It is quite interesting and intriguing, especially since you told us that the man whom we had escorted had a ring of the many hands. So I am interested in that as well. We're not exactly hurting on princes lately, so even if it doesn't yield an actual reward, I think we could most definitely go with that quest. That's what I think.
I'm done.
Silky from the back just like adds her like chips in her 5 cents. Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
Okay.
Okay, I
Let it
guess
go be
we'll
chill.
take the many hands and see if it's encrypted.
Okay. Taking the bounty posting, I just moved into town. Need help. You take the quill and slowly glide it over the page, and with it, the ink not only appears, but appears in a golden text. Hello, brother or sister. I have recently been recruited into our order, and I have been unable to find our base. If you find me in the northern hills, I do need help locating a safe house of any kind. I would pay you handsomely in return, of course. The price of which can be discussed in person. And he says, may the hands caress you. But it's in quotes, like it's a code. It seems this person is new to the many hands.
Okay,
What
well,
do you
we're kind
do?
of new too. We don't know where safe houses is unless we try and find Rupert again.
Well, this might be a chance to learn more of the order. Investigate.
It
This
it
could
might be Rupert moving in.
it might be Rupert. Yes. This could be your chance of maybe having an in.
Hey,
Possible.
he was a fun guy.
He was interesting at the best.
I'm down to take this and investigate a little bit more on Barmos. I mean, Rupert did say we did not have to return the horses right away. I mean, we still have 7 days, and it's like a day trip on these horses.
Right?
That is
Right.
true.
So,
Given if we have a place to put these horses, though.
are we
while
in
we walk
agreement?
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yippee! So, with the contract in hand, you choose to help this new initiate with finding a safe house of the many hands. Although you yourself are more unsure of hell what that even means, it is an interesting chance of getting closer to this secretive group. And with that, and new horses in tow, you make your way toward the northern part of Barmos, ready to settle in and find this initiative. And we will end there. Goodbye.
Oh.
With that, yes. We had a big lore day. We kind of explained a little bit more lore. Imply more's going on. Honestly, I did kind of forget to introduce. I was going to introduce the primary antagonist of the plot. Forgot to do that. Whoopsie. We'll do that some other time. Whoopsie doodle. Oh well. Oh well. Silly gunky. Silly gunky. Gunky silly. But alas, I hope you guys had fun.
I mean,
Yeah.
I had as
Yeah.
much fun as I was allowed to.
Yeah. Hopefully your power is a little more stable next week. And we can maybe, just maybe, get a 4th goober in here. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, man. The world's a very scary and uncertain place. But
I see
alas,
how SpongeBob randomly started talking there. That was weird.
Thank you, SpongeBob.
No problem, man.
I'm like,
little ass, you'll end there. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream, and I'm gonna raid out. But thank you guys for playing tonight. I hope you had fun.
Yep.
Okay, all right. I know it's late for everybody. So I will leave you all to it. Have a good night, goobers. Thank you guys.
night,
Bye
guys.
bye.
Bye bye.
I love them. I love them. I miss them every day. I miss them every day. Those poor goobers. Those poor goobers. Entrapped in my evil experiments. But yes. Alas, yes. We will end there. It was fun. It was a good time. I really want to get into like the meat of the plot. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to keep going. I love this I'm loving this freeform. Because absolutely, I was expecting to take the Utorian gig. I had the Utorian gig, the Chimera fight. I was like, oh, that's gonna be hype. That was gonna be at the Wild Magic fight. But no, they chose the random ass, let's follow the initiative because they want to learn more about the Cult of Many Hands, which is interesting. Yeah! I'm excited. Let me go ahead and end on the YouTube people. Thank you, YouTube people. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye. And we will